mean, you got to give us more information. Is it someone that we all know?
I mean, the question is, oh, that's loud. Wow.
Okay, let's just get into it.
Suck me, suck me, suck me very nice.
Hey, everybody, if you're watching
Suck
the timer.
Suck me. It's
Yeah,
like
we were
what Elvis used to say, suck me very penis.
Oh.
We were screwing with the timer a little bit. Sorry about being a little bit late tonight.
Suck me,
We had
suck
some
me very
technical
penis.
difficulties, so we just, thank you, Huey, for being engaged with our timer, going up and down and all the way around.
And don't adjust your screens.
I seem really dark over here.
Hey, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
You son of a bitch.
Don't adjust your screens. There are 2 Mexicans here.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, my sister's
I'm surprised the
on.
lighting works really well with our
With our skin tone.
Well, that's the whole
difference in our
point
skin
with
tone.
the
Yeah, it's
lighting.
amazing.
Is for you.
By the way, this is amazing, guys. Good job. I
Right?
haven't been in here.
First time in the studio, huh?
Yeah. This is great.
I asked like I
First
don't know.
time.
You guys did a
Tim,
I know for sure.
Tim, those Guatemalans
Zeus, how are
did a
you?
great
Yeah.
job.
Chad Butler, nice to meet you.
Man, I was thinking like it'd be really cool if I could figure out a way to, but there's a ceiling fan in the way, but like have the TV where it folds down
Yeah.
and just be like out. That way we still have all this area over
You should
here.
have put
Like a
fan up
2008
moron.
escalator.
I know.
Take the
Ooh,
fan down, hang the
that's very
TV,
specific.
and we'll just put the camera up there.
That might actually be smart.
That would be pretty legit. And then we'd still have all this space.
Oh, we could have like the camera drop down.
Yeah.
And be on like an arm that hangs down and you can push it out of the way.
Just adjust
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
Attached to a sex swing, maybe?
Ooh.
Hey,
Oh, my.
Yeah, I'm just spitting out ideas.
is that what they taught you in Egypt?
No, there. I told you about that.
Yes.
So-
That's a no-no.
Welcome, everyone, to the first 30. We are starting late, like I said, but we are going to hang out for 30 minutes catching up because we have had a lot of things going on the past week, and so there's a lot of things to catch up on before we get into the actual episode content.
Yeah, mostly Zeus. Zeus
Yeah.
has been happening.
Yeah, but like we'll get into Zeus's stuff in the episode
Into
too.
it. We'll get into it.
But like we'll catch up on like what we've been up to the past week,
Yes.
right? Right?
Yes.
Right?
Besides freezing to death.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
If you're in Texas, then you know it is very cold and very, very cold.
How cold is it?
It's so cold that my testicles stuck to my leg.
But you know, you got people who will be like, "Oh, it's not that bad," but you have to understand, like those are people from up north, and they're used to this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. It's
It-
not too bad. Eh?
It drops down to 15 degrees, and we're dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been chilly in the house.
I don't hate it. I just the only thing I hate is not being able to do more things.
You don't live in an old house, man. My house doesn't
true.
doesn't warm up very well, and
Good point,
I've been kind of cold in there.
Your dog was in there next to the heater, like, please save me. Please take me with you. I get it. It's
Somebody
fine.
called the ASPCA.
No, your dog's fine.
In the arms.
So this is episode, what is it, 162?
160, yeah, 162.
162. And Javier reminded us right before the show started that this is also our 4-year anniversary show. So cheers to 4 years.
Cheers to
Boys.
the years that got us here.
Didn't include Jesus for that specific reason, but here he is, and he was here on episode 1 through whatever.
One through,
I made it.
1
I
through
did it.
June.
Well, yeah.
1 through June.
1 through 10-ish, maybe? I don't know.
We're in
And
a
here we are
pandemic.
again. Yeah.
Can you believe it's been 4 years since COVID happened?
Yeah,
4 years.
I can.
It's crazy.
Can you believe that they're starting to talk about putting sanctions on people again up in like some of the New England states and whatnot?
What? No.
Uh-huh.
Is it getting bad again?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of people that are getting
Yeah.
sick. Like, I thought it was like very flu-ish and not COVID,
I
but
think it's pronounced fluent.
fluent.
Affluent.
People are getting very affluent.
Affluent.
Not
Got
me.
We know. Poor bastard. So, Javier, why don't you start us off? Because your birthday was last week,
Oh, yeah.
right? So let's go ahead and start with you. What have you been up to this past week, you old bastard?
That's rude. It's very
I don't know.
rude.
Which part?
The old bastard part.
Specifically, which part of those two?
I think the way he looked at me when he said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that had nothing to do with the old or the bastard.
Yeah, but he looked at me like, you're brown.
This is pure hatred.
The South shall rise again.
Nope. Not doing that. No, sir.
The South, I mean South Mexico.
Hey.
The South Side.
The South side. All the tacos, go get the burritos and Juanitos. Hey, no, yeah, we went out for dinner to Lucille's on my birthday. It was really fun. It's really good.
Those martinis were hitting.
Those martinis were hitting.
Man, they were good.
Yeah, it was really, and the lobster was delicious. And
I'm sorry we missed it.
Yeah.
I was busy getting my identity stolen.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
We
You
dropped.
just got your identity back.
Yeah, I
How
know.
did it get stolen so quick?
I got these boots at Ross, and then we left the card there. And somebody took it and went to Papa John's and bought like $500 worth of Papa John's gift cards, I guess. I
It's
don't know.
Papillons.
Papa Juan's.
Papa Juan's.
Of all the places, they bought $500 worth of Papa John.
I mean, how close was
That's
Papa
delicious.
John's to the Ross? Were they just trying to get somewhere quick?
probably North
I
Side.
don't work there. I don't know.
North Side, I think is
I mean,
the
did you do a
closest.
quick Google? Like, hey, how close is Papa John's to...
I didn't. I just called.
North Side's the closest Papa John's.
And they're like, which one of these transactions was fraudulent? And I was like, all of them. They were all fraudulent.
All of the Papa John's were not me.
Our records show that you like to eat, though.
Yeah.
We looked through your
it's
social
true.
media and,
It's true. That's why my jacket's not for style. It's just because I can't button it all the way.
And then you told him the Ross was also fraudulent, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
No, of course not. No. They watch this show, so
Yeah,
I can know.
they know now.
Sorry, continue. Your
Who's
birthday
they?
was
Sorry.
Who's they?
You know,
they.
the Ross.
The what, man? The what?
Okay. Continue, Javier.
What? So no, we did that, and I don't like my birthday. I had a nice little speech for my birthday, and it was really
Yeah, that was weird.
It was a good speech.
Well,
I don't know.
can you allow us to say if it was a good speech or
yes,
not? Because you
please.
can't just
Wait, somebody said a
immediately-
speech to him?
No, he said his own speech.
started the dinner with
Yeah.
a speech of his own.
I think we had drinks. We already
like,
We
I
had
just
just
wanna-
barely
got our
got drinks. We hadn't even taken a sip
drinks
yet.
and bread.
Did you plan this speech out beforehand?
No.
Yeah, you
Oh,
could tell he
so-
planned.
No, I
You
didn't.
100% planned this.
Came from the dome.
Actually, Javier is really good at speeches. I don't know if you ever noticed that.
I am well aware. We were on a
He-
cruise 11, 12 years ago, and he'd made about 3 different speeches a day. Every meal, sometimes not even eating, just
And
somewhere.
Mike would be like, speech.
Yeah,
You remember?
Yeah,
Or
you-
shots.
Yeah, that was a crazy. That was
Yeah,
a fun
your
trip.
parents are crazy.
But yeah, you have great speeches, and that was not a bad speech. But don't just go out and say I made a speech. It was great.
I
You
do-
sound very Trump when you say that.
Yeah,
I made the
really
greatest
good
speech.
My speeches are the best speeches. No, we had a good time. I don't like my birthday. Tammy got me a tickets to a Mavericks game and a jersey, so that was really
Hey.
cool. And I
When's
love
the
it.
game?
The week before the Super Bowl.
Can I go?
Sure.
She's not
gotta-
invited.
She's not going. She's not going. But it's that, and then of course Saturday we had her, which thank you to everybody who went for her salon grand reopening over in Magnolia. So it was a lot of fun.
It was a big
lot of
turnout,
people.
man.
It was a huge
It
turnout.
lot of people, and man, everything was great. The hors d'oeuvres,
Horse divers.
hors d'oeuvres, and
Well,
all the
no,
drinks were really good.
Yeah, my family.
Dude, she
was
went all out
there,
with the whore
and,
divers.
Yeah, she did.
She had a tarot card reader, and it's a lot of liquor.
I believe it's a carrot card.
Carrot card.
Yeah, and those
Carrot card.
pre-made old fashions were pretty damn good too.
I didn't have any. Were they good?
It was very good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Were they like the freeze-a-door style where you just take the
No,
bottle
someone
and-
pre-mixed them, put it in a bottle, and then just let you drink it over ice.
Yeah.
That's all you needed.
They
It was
put the
good.
recipe on there too.
Somebody tried to give you a DWI.
Yeah, right.
Christ.
But man, I had like 100 beers left. Like I bought a lot because the option was get a keg or get some beers. And dude, the kegs were like $220.
Holy shit!
Yeah, they used to be like $100
For Miller
a
Lite?
keg. Yeah, like
Damn.
$220.
Inflation, man.
It's ridiculous, man.
That tells you how long it's been since we purchased a keg.
That's why you go to. You should have asked him how much had a Keystone keg.
It used to cost a nickel.
I remember whenever a nickel bag cost. You know how much a nickel bag cost back in the day?
And then you trade in the keg and get your money back and then some. Like they pay you to drink the beer back in the day.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I
bad
want
for
to
business.
just get rid of the shit.
But man, shout out to everybody that came out, and we had a lot of downloads last week. So shout out to everybody that downloaded.
Yeah.
here this
I'm just
last
wondering
week.
if it was how I labeled it.
Maybe.
So it wasn't the last week specifically.
Oh, okay.
It was
It's
just
in
general.
general.
Yeah.
We had a lot more listens last week than we
Hey.
generally do. It was just a nice little spike.
I
Love
like
to see
that.
it.
I'm here
Maybe
for
it was
it.
because of the ice and people were stuck at home. They're like, I guess we'll fucking catch up on the bullshit. I don't know.
I ran out of
Maybe.
everything else.
But on the group chat, thank you, Sam, for your shout out. 4 years. Check out his newest
Hang
episode.
on, that deserves something. Hang on.
I forgot about
that's
the
loud.
creepy children.
Well, I turned it up
Good Lord.
because so everybody else could hear it.
Yeah.
It's just your headphones are turned up, so it's gonna be loud.
Okay.
But shout out to Sam. He just came back with the Shut Your Mouth podcast after 4 months. And it's really good. It was a really good episode and very emotional. So shout out to you, Sam. And also, Aaron, you live in South Texas. Of course you couldn't make it. You could just fly over here.
I think Sam is one of those guys that if he's gonna do a podcast, he's gonna make you feel something.
Yeah,
he's gonna
and it
make
was
you.
very-
He might make you cry a little bit.
It was a very opening. It was a very eye-opening and informative episode. So it was really good. So shout out to you, buddy. And,
Nice.
Much,
but yeah, that's
very
what
different than ours.
That's very yes. We're like a clown show almost.
We had a deep episode once, and
Yo,
we threw it
leave-
in the
We
trash.
sure did. Remember that episode? Jesus
Remember,
was here
remember
for
that deep episode we had that we threw right in the garbage?
I've
Me
got
and
it
you were
saved
just looking at
still.
each other across the table.
We had to put like an
oh, no.
advisory. We had to put like an
That was a
advisory
weird
episode.
that'll never see the light of day.
But
So what else did you do over the weekend? So birthday
God,
and then
Cowboys-
Saturday.
Cowboys fucked up my weekend after
Hey.
Yeah.
that. Yep.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is it was terrible. It was ridiculous.
I brought out my vintage Cowboys jacket for that too, from 1993.
God.
It was beautiful. I look like a damn fool, Tim. I don't appreciate this.
All right, Tim. What about you?
I worked, man.
Oh, he wasn't there.
This
He
is
wasn't at
my-
the party.
yeah.
Fuck you, Tim.
This
Yeah,
is my
fuck you, Tim.
This is my busy time of the year.
No, listen.
Fuck you, Tim.
I was
Actually, Javier has something really nice to say to you.
Fuck you, Tom.
I was working, man. It's rodeo season, so it's the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo happening. So I was doing that. I did find out, dude. There's something that we're gonna have to go and do every Sunday at Cowtown Coliseum. They do basically Ultimate Bullfighter Challenge,
Okay.
and it's these guys. There's like 4 on each team, and they have to go out and do various tasks while there's a fucking bull running around the arena.
These aren't rodeo clowns.
No, they're trying to like get. I think they're trying to get up into like the PBR. So it's put on by
The
PBR,
ranks into the rodeo cloudum.
right?
Okay.
And so they're just doing fucked up shit. Like they're having to stock boxes while this bull is running through there. They have this one thing they do where they put these colored dots. So it was red team versus blue team. They put these colored circles. Not that they put these colored circles out in the arena, and you have to stand in there, and it's last man standing. So
Just pray to God.
just pray that the bull doesn't fucking mow you over.
Is that
I
like
wa-
a cowboy poker? Like
Yeah, kind of. So, yeah, so I watched. One dude got obliterated by it.
So you want us to go to do this or watch it?
watch it?
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
watch
Do you,
it.
think
man.
do you think the rodeo clowns are standing on the sidelines like they took our jobs?
Dude, it was actually really fucking cool, and so it's worth going to see at least once. I texted Lance, I was like, dude, we gotta go do this. We gotta go out here and watch this. Have a few drinks.
Yeah.
Enjoy the stockyards a little bit. Go watch that.
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Other than that, no. I mean, it's just working Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo out there, watching them ride bulls and do all that stuff. I did the Best of Mexico.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so I was out
nice.
there for that, which is always a good time. I enjoy watching those guys do their thing. They all got the sombreros and
They're Mexicans.
Dude, they're fucking dressed to the nines too, which is crazy. Like they're
mariachis?
kind of. They're in these like really fancy get-ups out there doing all this like riding bulls and shit and all these nice shit. And you see our rodeo, and it's just guys in like boots and jeans and
our people spend all their income tax on their.
no shit.
That's right. Everybody else spends it on like cars and like rims. No, we spend it on looking good at the rodeo.
Yeah,
And long pointy boots.
That's
You know what I mean?
outside of that, that's it, man. That's all.
It's
I had
gonna be this
going
kind
on,
of
yeah. So,
All right, Zeus. So you've been in town a few weeks, right?
Yeah,
So
almost a month.
It feels like months. It feels like months.
Really?
Yeah. When you're unemployed,
that's what
you know.
America does to you.
yeah, it feels like a long time. I get it. So what have you been up to? Just let's say recently, the past week or so. What have you been up to?
I've just been looking for jobs, man. That's all. Hollering at a lot of businesses aren't doing too good.
Oh, I'm well aware.
So I've been reaching out to some local places to try to play some gigs and get back into it. Since I'm going to be here until July, so it's going to be about 7 months from the time that I started to the time I'm leaving. That's all I've been doing.
So no gigs lined up yet.
No, not yet. Not at all.
All right, people, you gotta get Zeus a show. All right, he was in town for a month in the summer and already had like 4 or 5 shows lined up.
Every
Yeah,
weekend.
I was a little bit more proactive with that, though.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Not
you.
this one.
I mean, come on. Still, you've been here a month, so you've been talking to people.
Trying to.
I mean, I know down and out they have a stage up there. You can probably play over there.
Yeah,
Usually.
I'll look a little bit harder, but it's been mostly just focusing on trying to get a gig here
Like
lined up.
a real gig.
Like an actual job.
Oh.
Oh,
Ugh.
Yeah, no, 9 to 5. Blah. That's why I left.
Right.
That's it.
Oh.
There's nothing else.
Could have sworn there'd been more in there. Okay.
No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
He lives a very adventurous life.
nothing exciting. Nothing exciting yet.
So for me, last week, I feel like it was just a very busy week. There was just a ton of stuff going on.
Those
From,
dongs can't suck themselves.
You say dogs or dongs?
think I can help with this whole dog dong situation.
I'm thinking about becoming a lot lizard at Love's Truck Stop
Hey,
down south. If you want,
you got to get your money.
come
one
visit
way
me
or
at
the
work,
other.
guys. I'll give you discounts. I mean,
It'll be like that one summer where we had free gas.
Oh, the summer of love.
Only this time
That's
it's-
what I call it. The summer of love.
This time it's free ass.
Free gas, free ass. That's what I say, baby.
So last week, Danny was in town for this thing up at the Gaylord, like some convention from his job. I knew that was coming.
Here's their Gaylord.
So we, dude, what the, that giggle. So we had the podcast on Tuesday, Wednesday. Went out. Where did we go? We went somewhere with G and Christina. We were kinda hopping
We
around
went
a little bit.
to.
Yeah,
we
you-
were in
Seventh
on
Street
7th
area.
Street.
Yeah,
which was dead.
it was crazy. bad.
Reservoir, and then the other place.
Yeah,
Yeah, we ate a
Reservoir,
reservoir,
and
then
then,
you met up, and then we went
Wunderbar.
to Wunderbar, which is a pretty cool spot, even though we were the only customers there.
They got like a penis you can look at, but there's a camera behind the penis, and the camera shows everybody looking at you, and they could see you looking at the penis on the camera.
How many times did people look at you?
A lot. I was looking.
He
at
was staring at the penis the majority of the time we were there. He
was
was
like,
giving it a rub.
Their screen is frozen. It's still.
I don't know what's going on there, guys.
Then we hopped over to Rabbit Hole, and then had a few drinks. Had a bucket and a drink, and it was like $13. I love the Rabbit Hole.
Yeah, it's a good spot.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Not just for like good cheap drinks, but a good atmosphere and good people. I just love that spot.
Good spot to watch your football, soccer, baseball, hockey, badminton.
Just sports in
cricket,
general.
Yeah, you just say sports. I think. Yeah.
bowling.
You got to hit it though. Whenever for me, I've got to hit it whenever it's like not too busy, where it's just got enough people in there, but like it's easy to find a place to sit.
Yeah.
And
The other day we were at the Hatter because Sarish was working, and the young kids left, and I looked at Chad and I said, I wonder if they'll turn it down for us because the music is just far. I know what you're talking about. We're getting to that age where
we
it's-
are getting that age.
Yeah, it's just we got to turn it down a little bit
Yeah.
because this hip hop is just a little too much.
Turn down for what? You're turning down for me. That's what.
For the age. That's
For
what
the
you turn
age.
down for. Yeah, so we were over at Rabbit Hole, and it actually was packed because they were doing their like music bingo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So we had to sit outside on the back patio for a little bit, and then you took off, and then we went over to Hatter
Yeah.
for a little bit. So that was Wednesday. Thursday was your birthday. I've only been to Lucille's twice. Both times were with you.
Oh.
Yeah, the place is so good. Lobster's great. The lobster roll,
Drinks
all the
are amazing.
appetizers. We all had martinis. Just 2 rounds of martinis. They're all great. Friday, I got to check out the new Danes. I haven't been out to the one at Lido. Have y'all been yet?
No. So what's your thought?
So they've been posting
Honest
on their
opinion.
Facebook. Yeah, okay. They've been posting on their Facebook. They're like, we still have food. And at like 3 o'clock, I'm like, shit, they're struggling. Like maybe they're not doing so hot. I get out there and they had a line out the door. Like it took me about 45 minutes to just order.
So maybe they're just like up in their amount that they're doing, right?
Maybe, I don't know, but they were packed. They were killing it. Got to see John Levin for a little bit. Didn't see Dane, but I saw John and Thomas. And so that was really cool.
Stain's wife behind the cash register, like she usually is? No.
No.
So
It was
this is
like
their
a
day
whole.
off.
They had
Yeah.
a whole. I mean, the place is huge.
Yeah.
Like it's way bigger than like Goldie's or something like that. Like it's a big spot, and they've got this huge back door like patio place. And so that was cool.
Oh, I love a good backdoor patio.
Love
I
back
love
door.
the back door.
And then it's Chef Ethan Davis on Instagram, right? Right? That works
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
Sounds right, yeah.
And so saw him, chat with him for a little bit too. But the place is awesome. The food was good as always. They were out of burgers, unfortunately, because I really wanted to get me a burger.
Yeah.
But we got us like one of the platters with some stuff on it. It was really good.
Are they doing the burgers every day now?
They're doing it, I think, Wednesday through Saturday.
Okay.
But we were there at 11:30 and they were already sold out. I mean,
Shit.
usually it's within the first 30 minutes or so.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and they're only making the burgers off of the trimmings of the brisket, so
Right.
they're limited on.
Exclusive.
but yeah, I'll definitely go back. Like it's right off like this little traffic circle in Aledo, and the place is like this old school building. It's tons of room. It's perfect for them. Honestly, I'm happy for them. It's really cool. Friday night, I'm pretty sure we did something Friday night too, but I can't remember what it was. Saturday night was the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Friday. I remember what I did Friday. Shh. Dane's was on Thursday. Friday, I met up with we were out all day. It was Jordan, Kate, and then Teresa met us up at Rabbit Hole.
Cool. Yeah.
Had lunch. Then we stayed out. We checked out the new Loadout.
I don't know what that is.
Next door, it's Jason's new bar next to Tulips.
Oh, yeah,
okay,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
It's really fucking cool.
All right, so Jason's got so that's Jason's bar.
yes.
Cousin Jason.
What?
That's what Tober calls it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Jason.
Okay, cool. That's what I was concerned with. I was like, did somebody just open up a bar next to Tulips?
No.
Jason opened it up.
Yeah, he
All
wanted
right, cool.
something that's not going to be just for music. And so they've got like a pool table, really cool little menu. They've got corn dogs whenever you want corn dogs.
That's been the problem with Tulips is like I've wanted to go up there and just have a drink,
Right.
And then they're having some sort of concert going on. I don't want to pay a $20 cover to get in or whatever.
Support the local music, man.
I like to, but if I don't want to listen to them,
But sometimes, no.
Support local, you communists.
sometimes I just want to go have a drink and not listen to music.
Yeah, and the drinks were really good. They had like a Dr. Pepper Old Fashioned.
Okay, I love that, man.
Yeah, they had some really good drinks. And then I don't know what we. Oh yeah, I had friends come in from Dallas from AT&T, and so we hopped around a couple different places, and that was it. So it was just an all day thing.
Did they come
on
out from
Friday.
AT&T because of your new job?
Yes, they did.
Were we not going to say that?
No, that's fine.
All right,
it's
cool.
completely fine. Yeah, so I got another job. I got a new gig.
He's gonna be greasing them poles over back in Dallas.
Yeah, he's going to be working his shift on the train. That's because you got a long time on the train.
I think
he's
he is
gonna
the
be-
train.
Yes.
You're going to run a train on the train.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have brought it up. I guess I don't know. I did.
Congrats on being the caboose.
I started a lead marketing manager
no,
position on
sorry.
February 1st.
Yeah, nice,
Pretty stoked
man.
about
November
it.
1st?
February 1st.
November 1st. You got to wait.
I got another. So it was like exactly 1 year from whenever I
Yeah,
left.
brother, you
when I
got
started
to wait a
again.
long time.
Yeah.
November 1st. That's crazy.
But yeah, so hung out with them. Then Saturday was Tammy's deal, which was a lot of fun. And then we met up at Sarah. Sarah was working later that night at Hatter, like you mentioned. So we went out. And then I thought we were going to be done. And then
And Crystal.
Crystal, of all people, she's like,
I want to go
dancing. So we went to Grandma's, met up Joseph and Kayla.
Oh yeah. Not met up with them. Crystal told them to go to Grandma's. So they were not in any condition to be out.
He was like in a suit jacket and everything. Like
Oh
he
yeah,
was
they were
like,
coming from a baby shower.
oh,
So,
okay,
yeah, something nice.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stayed out way too late. Way too late. And then worked on Sunday and then watched the Cowboys. That was it.
You actually
It was a
worked on
busy week.
Sunday?
Yeah.
Man, surprised.
Why is that?
Because I would have just fucking quit.
I no. I put in a really lame 2-week notice. I said I have 2 weeks
He's like, hey,
to
I'm
work,
done, guys. Bye.
but I do not want to work the hours I've been working. My availability is Monday through Thursday, and they're like, you know what? Why don't you just work Sunday and be done? I was like, I'm completely fine.
2
with
hours
that.
a day, and that's all I wanted to do.
I did say half days. I said I want to work Monday through Thursday half days because it's been I don't know it's been a lot of hours recently.
Look, here's how it's going to work. Is I'm going to tell you what hours I want to work, and you're just going to work around my schedule.
Well, listen, I've been working exactly what they wanted me to for the past 4 months, and so I was
They're
like,
like, Chad, you need to sell more pictures of children. We need more pictures of children. You need to sell.
that is correct.
I need more on ponies.
Let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. What's the next thing?
I need
we're
more
gonna talk
children
about?
on ponies,
Let's
Chad.
talk about they're unicorns, bitch. So let's talk about something else.
They're ponies with glued on fucking horns. Like,
Or if you're at Pablo Escobar, you drill a horn in there and
my
they
God.
die.
I hear that they're going to be looking into the company for cruelty to animals.
From the chat, there's a market this Sunday at Tulips. No cover. That sounds awesome. Sounds like something.
right up Tim's alley.
I was trying to think of
You cheap
no,
son of a
no
bitch.
fucking cover,
No,
and
I'm-
it's a market. Yeah,
I'm there with you, buddy. I
I'm
got
fucking
it.
down, man.
Yeah, I'm broke, man. I'm fucking broke as a joke.
I am too.
God, dog.
To new jobs, guys.
All right. Oh, I mean,
Hooray.
Hooray!
Hooray,
I don't
cheers.
have a drink. I'm out of drink.
Congratulations, buddy. Congrats to you.
Thank you.
And the many
That's fine.
trains you're going to be involved in. So
No, man, I'm excited about the whole new job because I mean you could tell your mentals just weren't there for this past several months, and I feel like you're getting your weekends back and being able to travel again and doing what you want to do is going to be
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think that this is gonna be right up my alley. Like the interview process was like very serendipitous. It felt like because I was interviewing with an AVP, and my old boss walks by and was like, "You need to hire this guy." And I was like, "I didn't pay him to do this." Like,
is AVP an angry, veiny penis?
How'd you know?
You know.
Yeah. So it was just all just kind of fell together. It was pretty cool.
In the corporate world, they like to use acronyms though. So you just say AVP.
yeah.
You don't have to say the whole thing.
Because of the sexual harassment.
Coming from the chat, Gladys says the usual is also having a 4-course meal with drinks. I've not been back in the usual since I threw up all over their bar, and
Fancy.
that's been since circa 2012, 13.
I picked up that puke. I know exactly what you're talking about.
No, you weren't there for that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the time before.
No, that was the time before.
There was many times.
Yeah,
before.
this is another time at the usual.
It's
I'll tell you, that is very
$75.
unusual.
It's a very fancy bar, and I just
For a very thin man, Tim, you do throw up a lot.
do.
Is that why you're so thin?
Yeah,
Rail thin.
I have a problem.
Jesus. Make a
Yeah,
great-
so I haven't been in the usual since then, but I wouldn't mind checking it back out again. Now that I'm a little bit more
there's
grown up and less.
There's a lot of good spots to go drink that we really haven't been to in a long time. I mean, Chimmy's is always good for their DP shootouts and their,
Yes.
obvious like very liquored drinks.
Went there with Jordan and Kate.
Yeah, I don't do
I saw
those.
them
And
do their
Lance.
live.
Lance. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Lance and I were just sitting there like, okay, I guess they're gone now.
Oh, yeah,
They're like, yeah, we should do our life.
should we leave them? Let's Irish goodbye them. Should we do it? And then Kate's like, I live in Alliance. Like she lives far away, doesn't she?
She does, yeah.
At Alliance. And I said, you live an hour away.
They did. They left us, and they took a picture of their shoes. They're like, come find us. And we're like, no. And we left, and we went to Lowtowns. And then they came and found us.
I'm sure Lance was like, fuck that. Let's go drink somewhere else.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that's a very Lance thing.
We went to that off the record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was
Really
that?
cool spot. It was great.
Yeah, did you
grandma's
find anything good?
I
it
didn't.
is right?
I didn't want to buy any more records right now, but Lance got a few, which is really good.
I need to get a whole setup going. I don't have my record player. Well, I had a cheap record player. I need to actually get a decent one and set something up. I've looked everywhere for something like you had at the house.
Oh, man, me too.
I have it still.
The old
Oh,
school
you do?
one.
Yeah. Do you want it here?
Yeah.
Bring it to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
Cool.
No, how
Problem
about-
solved.
How about you buy it? We buy it
Huzzah!
from you.
Well,
You can keep it safe
I
for
wanted
me.
to put it in the. I wanted to put it in the house.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Gotta
saying.
go
Like,
in here. So
we
can
don't
be
have
like
we don't have the room
It
for
could
it
be
in
a
here.
crooner spot. Like a
I
little
mean, we could put
crooner,
it somewhere.
you know.
We can find something. But I've been hunting down for one of those things. That thing it looks so cool
1964.
and it worked.
Victrola.
And that's what was great.
Oh, really?
It's
That thing is
huge. It's
beautiful.
heavy as fuck.
Was that thing
Very
working
beautiful.
when you got it, or did you have to get it fixed?
No, it was already working. It doesn't work too well. The needle skips a bit.
Yeah, it probably
But I
just
don't-
needs a new needle.
I
and
don't know about that because I changed out the needle.
Mm.
Yeah, you'll look at it. It's fine.
That'll be fine.
It might just need a little weight to it.
Yeah, a little shimmy and a shake.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, whenever Tammy moved in, I inherited her old, it's like an early or late 80s, early 90s record player.
You also got an organ too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
God.
Hey-o!
she got one too.
Yes, she did. Last night, in fact.
Oh,
Anyways.
man.
We got a lot of
Happy
people in the chat.
birthday!
Hey, everybody. We've got a lot of people here.
Do I have time to make one more drink?
Go
for
ahead,
You know
myself?
for
what?
it.
Go ahead. We won't even
Alright.
kick this thing off until as soon as you walk
Speaking
through.
of which,
Start
You have time to
Aaron-
make two?
Aaron said,
Oh,
add a
yeah, what do you-
drink.
what
The
do you-
bourbon
what do you want?
guy?
Same thing you're drinking, big guy.
Drinking
Gladys,
just whiskey straight, man.
That's all right.
All right.
Gladys says, Tim, are you sure you're okay? Because of the $75 you're poor, you bastard. Who's going to
cheapest-
argue with $5 well-done old-fashions?
You are? You're
I'm
going to
not-
argue
Yeah,
with
you
me?
look like you're
gonna
gonna
point at yourself.
I was about to
Who's
say
going to
this
argue
guy.
with that? Me. If the old fashioned's not $2 or less, I ain't drinking that shit.
I'm a broke boy, and the broke
Who
boy
has
credo-
old fashioned for $5?
The usual. I think she said the usual.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
thought the usuals were considerably more expensive than that.
They used to be
Yeah.
when you didn't have any money.
Oh,
Now,
my.
else.
Yeah.
Yes, Aaron, make yourself a drink. Yes.
And so next week, just so everyone knows, next week we're going to be hitting you up on Wednesday.
Yeah, we're going to be on live Wednesday because
instead of Tuesday.
What? Let's see. I can't read. Sarcophagus owl.
Y'all forgot about the Bass Pro Swimmer. Bass Pro Swimmer? Bass Pro Swimmer.
Bass Pro. Thank you.
Bass Pro Swimmer.
Oh, the guy that had no penis.
Last when y'all were talking about news. What?
The guy who jumped in that Bass Pro shop. They have that tank.
Yeah.
And the guy was in there butt ass naked, and he didn't have a penis.
Hey, sometimes you get cold.
Dude, that's cold water, I'm sure.
It's called shrinkage.
But it looked guy. That's why she put guy in quotations. Guy is in quote because that couldn't be proven from the pic I saw.
Look, if it's cold enough, you can't hang dong. You just can't. It's going to shrink up inside
it's
you.
Like that episode of Seinfeld, just like it was cold. The water was cold.
I was in the pool.
I was in the pool.
All right, it's time to start the episode, I think. So let's go. Get in here. We got to start the show.
Just looking at the video, and it's just like this.
Oh, hello, everyone, and welcome to the Funky Panther, coming to you from Fort Worth, Texas. We have got a hell of a show for you here on episode 162. It is our 4-year episode, and we've got a special guest with us tonight. We have got Mr. Zeus in the building. You want to say hello?
Hello.
That was okay. You've just been mocking me?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Let's get into it. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier.
And I'm Tim.
I'm Zeus.
And we are the Funky Panther!
It's been a while since
Yeah.
Zeus has been included in the little intro.
4 years by
It's-
my count.
Look, I
It
know
has
you've
not
been.
4 years. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
We have got, what the hell?
Who the fuck? What the?
They're like-
oh, we were just in the neighborhood. Oh my fuck!
Oh, man.
Are y'all drunk?
And as soon as we stop talking about them, Jordan and Lance show up.
Yeah, it's weird. We were just talking about y'all.
They were listening outside like, are they talking about us?
As soon as they do, let's run inside.
Sons of bitches.
Wow. Yeah, we were talking some shit.
Get in the video at least for a second
Come
so
on,
people
get
can
over
see.
Here, you fucking creepy.
Oh, not.
Speaking of shrinkage,
Did you really not listen?
no, he's the Seinfeld podcast.
Funky Panther, and then we busted.
We
funny shit.
we said we were in the pool because we were talking about the guy who
I was
jumped
in the pool.
He jumped in the Bass Pro Shop swimming thing and he had no dick.
Yeah, he came out with a Ken doll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor dude. Huh?
Oh.
Apparently he has mental issues.
Don't we all?
I mean,
Don't we all?
No one
Because
in
of
the
his
right
dick.
mind jumps into a Bass Pro Shop like Big Tank.
Trying to group chat and like, do we want to do this guy? Started me.
I'm gonna have to play with it a
That's
little.
not the only
before I
crazy
jump
thing
in.
you said to do recently, didn't we?
Yeah, that's
Let me
what
help you out.
You gotta go like this.
You gotta fluff your friends, man. You gotta fluff your friends.
Show. What kind of show is this?
hang on. Let me
Here, sit down. Have a seat.
No, we're not crashing.
Why not?
You
What?
wanna know.
You speak for yourself. Lance has already got the microphone. So this is our 4-year anniversary episode, by the way.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Oh my
Oh,
God,
shit.
it's loud. Yeah.
Hello.
So welcome to the 4-year. Why were y'all at Gemelli?
Anniversary.
Oh man. So it's y'all's anniversary too. That's cute.
Yeah. I always remember it because the Cowboys lost that day. Yeah.
Come on, man. We're still reeling
Yeah.
in from that.
Yeah, can you just like leave the
I
fuck
mean,
alone?
clearly
dude?
not. You decided to wear that.
First of all, this is really warm and it's very cold outside. And also, Tammy got it for me, so I'm gonna wear it.
What did y'all eat? What'd y'all get?
I got the clam pizza.
Ooh.
It was really good.
I like a good clam.
House one.
Is the one with like the rabbit sausage and stuff on it?
No,
Oh.
just had pepperoni.
Jalapenos.
big pepperoni.
Honey. Yeah.
You know what's funny is whenever my phone started going off saying that my camera was detecting motion, I just thought my dogs were back in the backyard or something. So I was not even going to look at it. Man,
Nice.
now I know I'm going to have to.
Well, happy anniversary, you two.
Hey, thanks.
He always said Lance.
Happy anniversary to you guys.
Oh my God, thank you.
How many months has it been? Is it months or years?
2 years.
2 years. Oh,
Has it been 2?
4
It's been
months.
2 years.
Yeah.
Holy
And
fuck.
kids' ages.
Oh, I hate
Cowboys
I hate
lost
when
on a Sunday.
Oh. How old's your baby? 12 months.
Oh,
You get a
yeah.
fucking year?
It was my
Your baby's
birthday.
a
We
year.
got really drunk and we went to, yes. He always said Lance, the camera adds 10 pounds.
Yeah, you just get my hand. You get all 10 pounds of my hand.
Speaking of Huey, I think that we've got something that all of us can talk about while
since we got y'all here,
Yeah,
might
since we're here,
as well.
This is a very, very touchy subject that we brought up multiple times on the podcast.
All right, so Huey, let me just tell you what happened. So Huey sent us a diagram through Instagram, and this solves all the problems. So let's go ahead and click on
Is it
hot
just
dog sandwich solved.
The black and white cookie.
So we've talked a lot about our tacos, sandwiches, or sandwiches tacos, or
Hot dogs,
hot dogs
tacos.
a taco or a sandwich.
Yeah.
So this kind of clears it up a little bit. So essentially, someone went and made the cube rule of food identification. So anything without a starch is a salad.
I just realized we're probably going to be coming in double right now because I did not.
I'm coming in double.
Love me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah,
Maybe
there
that's
we
right.
go.
So starting from the top left, a salad is essentially something without a starch. So it could be anything like fruit salad, pasta
Sure.
salad, something
Pasta's
essentially.
a starch.
Huh?
Pasta's a starch.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's a starch.
If you throw
Yeah,
croutons
understand,
on
but-
it.
No, I mean it's grain.
But I guess it's not
Pasta's
a layered,
made- it's
a
made
layered
from a-
starch. There's no
Lettuce?
outside to
no
it.
pasta salad.
Did I
thought-
say pasta
heard
salad?
salad.
Yeah, you said salad, like pasta salad.
Oh.
I
pasta.
meant,
you
I
know
meant
what-
fruit salad or like vegetable salad, but I guess pasta salad's kind of a
Salad.
Tossing
Yeah.
salads.
a vegetable salad. That's
Vegetable
most,
salad, so
right?
salad?
Okay, and then we've got the second one here, which is toast.
Yeah, I mean that's the
Okay.
bottom. Yeah,
Okay, so I feel
That
like
makes
just
sense.
being Texans, I'm going to look at a lot of these and just think Mexican, right? So is a tostada toast?
Yes.
Oh, tostada. Oh, my God.
it's a toasted
I've just
tortilla.
It's a toasted tortilla.
Did you just get that just now?
You know the
And y'all traded for this guy.
Hey, I'm learning. No one's perfect. You're always learning.
Oh, I'm Javier.
I don't think you can do that.
sir.
I don't know how close you are, but
All right, so yeah, all right, tostada. Yeah,
So the third one here, we've got a sandwich, just
So-
in between two things, right?
yeah, in between two things.
Okay.
Any questions on this one? Any?
No, the next
No, but
one's
I have
going to
a
be the
comment
one
for
that
the next
causes
one.
controversy.
Okay,
Yes.
so the next one's taco.
Three-sided.
Looking
Looking
not a
at that,
taco.
it makes me think of a hot dog. So a hot dog is a taco.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a pita.
Hot dogs,
I
taco.
refuse.
A pita's a taco.
Like a euro?
Look at the diagram. Obviously,
I
it's not a
refuse.
sandwich. It's a taco.
It's a taco.
So essentially, Portillo's is a taco shop,
Yeah, it is.
No.
It's one
No,
of and we're
because
gonna.
they have the sandwiches too.
but they're open face. They're like
It's
with
folded.
it like a hot dog.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so we're gonna call it
Tacos.
Portillo's now.
Portillo's taco shop.
All right, so sushi
really
that makes
are.
burritos.
What have you done, Huey?
I don't know, because sushi is open ended on both sides.
Actually, this is the second week
Ooh.
Huey's sent something
Yeah.
to us.
Sushi is open ended on both sides. So a burrito is technically a calzone.
Yeah, I feel like a burrito would fall in that calzone area.
So sushi, taco.
So like an enchilada is sushi?
No,
Because
hold
you
on.
roll it.
It's
A
open,
flauta
but it's
is
open on
also-
both
Yeah,
ends.
you roll it, but
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
open
yeah.
in both ends.
Yeah, so it's sushi.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sushi.
tapatillos is
So is a
sushi.
burrito. A
No,
burrito is the same way.
Sushi is open
Nah,
on both
burritos
ends.
is closed
Some
on.
tacos can be
Burrito
sushi.
is closed. You fold in the ends on a burrito. What kind of burritos are you eating, dude?
Mexican are you that a white guy's telling you how to make a fucking burrito?
Close the end.
Hey, man, fuck you! Fuck you!
He's eating rolled tacos, and he's like, "This is a burrito." I
It's a
swear.
burrito, God damn it!
So
can
rolled
be whatever
tacos
I
are
want.
sushi,
Yeah.
and then tamales are sushi.
Oh my god, I don't
Right?
get this anymore.
But it's fried. It's like
Yeah.
steamed.
That's but it doesn't say how you make sushi. It just says that's just what it is.
Damn it!
Okay, so we're understanding what things are now.
All right.
So far, I agree with all of
A
these.
quiche though.
We're giving Christy anxiety.
So a quiche is also a pie. So a pie is a quiche,
The pie is
oh,
a
that's
quiche.
upsetting.
Yeah,
unless it's an apple pie and then
With-
it's a calzone.
right. Because it's covered on top.
Why is it not a taco?
Like what?
What?
Because it has to be,
Well,
it has
it
to have
has open-
edges.
No, it's closed
It
on
has
all
the-
ends.
That's
The
closed.
pie
on all ends.
edge.
I would say
Yeah, but it's closed.
On all
That's
ends.
all the-
So the taco's open on the ends, right?
Wait,
and then,
so
get it.
so is a dumpling a calzone?
Yes.
yeah, a dumpling
Yeah.
is a calzone. It's a savory little
Yeah, see,
calzone.
I'm with
But a
Vanya
pita's
on
also
the
then a quiche.
tamales thing.
no, a pita is a
Tamales
taco.
are like calzones because
Pita
it's
has
fully
the
wrapped.
Tamales are from a
Pizzas that are open.
Well, it's always really fucking.
A pita is a quiche because it's closed on the sides. It only has one opening.
A pita? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. Like or
Calzones.
euro, you mean? Like a euro?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
gotcha.
Okay, what else would fit in that box?
And the quiche?
So lasagna is a cake then.
Yes, I was thinking about that too.
Lasagna is a cake.
Lasagna is a savory Italian
it's an Italian cake.
This is upsetting.
And y'all are just pissing me off.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what about 7-layer dip? Is that also a cake?
Yes.
Yeah, it becomes a cake.
No, wait, but there's no bread in between.
Where
that.
does the Mexican pizza
wait.
fall into?
So does that mean empanadas are calzones?
It has to have the starches.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yes.
An empanada is a calzone.
Dumplings could also.
But
be
where
empanada.
does the Mexican pizza fall? Because it's only 2 layers.
It's a
Mexican
sandwich?
Mexican.
It's a sandwich.
So does it become a sandwich? It's a double tostada.
Definitely.
No, because it has something on top. I think it would be a cake.
Mexican pizza is an oxymoron.
No, because cake is 3 layers.
Trifle.
Oh, is the trifle that thing in Friends that Joey eats that was like?
Yeah, it has meat in there, but it wasn't supposed to.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. This list is trifling, though. I'll tell you that.
If you guys had to fit yourself into one of these things, what would you be?
I'm definitely a calzone, baby.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel I love sushi so much, and I feel like I'm open on both ends.
What?
Wow, that's your. I'm sushi because I'm open on both ends.
I got a mouth and I've got an asshole.
He doubled
I mean,
He did double down. He said, "If you didn't understand what I'm saying, let me clear it up."
well, I mean, like there's 2 holes.
Happy anniversary, guys.
So tonight, one of you please be a sushi.
Lance is going to be a sushi. If I had my backpack here, I have like anal beads in my backpack.
What?
I was actually
Somebody-
dropping Lance off for you
Why?
guys as your play toy, and I'm gonna go ahead and leave. You know?
We're leaving you with the sushi.
Chinese finger trap you.
Why do you have anal
Customer,
beads in your backpack?
a customer was like
Customers.
Customer fucking where?
at the shop.
No.
They traded
And
business.
she's, no. She's like, happy birthday. I was like, oh, it's my birthday. Happy birthday. Here, I got some lube and these anal beads. And I'm like, oh.
Is this a regular customer?
Do they
No,
listen to
no.
the show?
No. The customer, no.
Yeah. How do they know that
But
you're
ha-
into ass play?
They're not big anal beads.
It doesn't matter how big they are.
But how did they know?
How did they know it was your birthday?
Or
I'm
because
just-
I told them.
And
This
how
is
did they
a
just
sign to
happen to
start
have
carrying around
them?
anal beads.
Hang on, hang on.
literally what it is.
I'm more concerned. Like, why did the customer just randomly have anal beads?
It's because they you know the
Were they new?
Were they in a box?
Are they one of those that sell sex toys?
It was in a bag. Yes, it was one of the ones.
one of those
that sells
multi
sex.
like
Yeah.
ML,
Like a zip
Well,
MLMA.
the parties, do the parties to buy the sex toy.
Are we
Yeah.
sure these were
Yeah.
unused?
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
god! I'm gonna throw them away.
It's like one of those
Yeah.
multi-level marketing things, right?
Can you
Okay.
guys imagine if we threw one of those parties?
Wait, what?
A bromance party.
Yeah, they have those pure
A
pure
forever
romance.
funky.
Is that where they just sell
Forever, get your forever
Sex
funky
stuff?
butt plug.
Yeah.
Oh, the end has a panther on it.
Hold on, I want to get everyone to answer Jordan's question though. So,
Hey,
who
change
are we
back to
out
the
of
camera.
this?
I'm being told to change back to the camera.
Okay. Okay.
All right, we're back on the camera.
There we
Okay,
go.
here we are.
Look at all that. Look at it. Tim, scoot over a little more that way, Lance. You only see Lance's pale, pasty white hand. Ah!
So, out of those, which one would you say that you are, Javier?
I am a toast.
You're toast.
I'm toast.
Why is that?
Because I lay on my back.
She does all the work.
She does.
my
She's a trooper. She is.
Well, that'd make a sandwich then.
Jordan?
I'm cake because I have many layers.
God damn it, you took that. I swear to God.
No,
hate
it's just
you
because
so
she's
much.
got cake.
It's a double
I mean, Chad's got cake too.
Okay. For the cakes. Jesus?
I said it's going to be a calzone because I'm just stuffed to the brim.
Ooh, boy. Timmy with a good time. We know that he's got 2 holes, so over to you, Lance.
I'm just gonna say quiche because it's different.
That sounds like a Lance. Okay,
Yeah.
nice. I think all of those are pretty spot on.
Yeah.
Well done. Good question.
Well, this proves to show that we can have the RAP podcast on because they were asking if we could fit 3 people.
Oh,
They
yeah.
did.
And
We just don't have 3 mics, so you're gonna have to let me
No,
talk
I've got
Well, based on him having 2 entry points, I think you're good.
somebody
got,
just talking to his asshole.
Yeah.
I want you to yell really loud in my ass.
It'll just come out the microphone.
We need to insert that clip from
we
what's
need
it
to
called?
insert that mic in your butt.
Okay. I think it's enough for the
No, we
butt.
got extra mics,
Okay.
and we've got 6.
I didn't think that
Yeah.
we had enough slots.
No, we
and I didn't
did.
think we had
That
enough
was the
mics.
whole reason we got this because we sat down with originally 8 people,
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
something like that, or
No,
The original
It was
Funky
6.
Panther.
6, yeah.
The original Funky Panther was 6 people.
It was us 4, Chase and Roy. That was it.
Yeah. Yeah.
6 people.
It was a
Yeah, it was
clusterfuck.
a stupid idea.
We recorded like maybe 3 hours, and it was trash because we listened to it, and then we just banged one out. We're like, you know what, 30 minutes.
Yeah, we just
let's
banged one out. We
Yeah.
sure
So you
did.
know how we're talking over each other like a lot?
Yeah.
That's exactly how it was. It was just like us talking over each other because there's so many people.
That original cut was a ass. It was a master ass.
Yeah, we
Which-
just asked Huey. Huey's listened to all of it.
Oh no,
There was 3 that didn't make it on ever.
there was yeah. There was
The one that we showed as our first episode or launched as our first episode was our 4th, right? It was our 4th one.
Was
we
our
recorded.
first take.
No, we've talked about this multiple times.
say ass. Oh my.
God. You could hear that. And you don't even have
Yeah,
headphones on.
Motherfucker ratted me out. Hey, thanks for being here, guys.
Yeah,
And
it's
Jesus, thank you so much, man.
You say, yeah, it's okay.
You practically beg.
dude?
You
Yeah, it's
practically beg the both
Yeah,
of
you're
you.
welcome.
You're welcome.
I said no, it's okay.
Eating wieners with my friends.
I don't want to crash your show.
Yeah,
you
we
know?
just wanted to come
Okay.
say
Yeah,
hi.
no, I appreciate y'all coming by and
Well,
saying hi.
love y'all. I hope
Love
you
you
have a
too.
wonderful rest of your anniversary.
Y'all be safe driving all the way back home. Don't
Yeah.
get into any trouble. Don't do anything stupid.
Hope y'all have
I'm gonna
a
blindfold
very
him
fun,
on the way
protected.
home.
I
Is
hope
he
that
driving?
Yeah, do you
I
still
hope
got
that
those
your
anal beads?
calzone
I
and cake, you know,
And the warming lube, she said.
work together.
I hope you're.
It's warming lube.
It's on fire.
It's like I'm not gonna say his name, but I bought those condoms, those hot and cold condoms. Remember? Like
I hope they're not
Trojan
cold.
sold like a icy hot type condom.
Oh, like thermal ones. They like heat it up.
Thermal?
It's like
Yeah.
so they
Just in
had-
case you're cold outside, and you're like, let me go ahead and slip this on.
It's
It's like Tiger Balm on
it
my
was
dick.
yes.
I mean, I
It
convinced
was
somebody
like
to put Tiger
do,
Balm on
like,
their
the
dick.
Sensations.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I didn't use them, and I gave them to a friend that we know. And then he's like, first off, fuck you. That really fucking burned. And I'm like, did you put it on the right way, though? Did you just do it the opposite? How did that work? And
Yeah, either way, I feel like someone's going to get fucked
it's
over
the guy
on
who
that.
always gets us Jaeger bomb shots when we go to Austin.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Oh, it sounds like a fun guy.
Yeah.
He's a great
Yeah.
dude.
But not anymore. He's a very professional man now, but
Professional
Just-
man that still knows how to get loose.
he can get loosey-goosey.
He just doesn't do Jaeger bombs anymore.
No, I probably still would.
Yeah, maybe. Depends on the situation.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I can get him to do it.
Yeah, if anyone can, Zeus can.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he can. Absolutely. Man, what a great time. So, yes.
All right.
Get the fuck out!
Love you
Bye.
guys.
Love you guys.
Bye.
It's good seeing you.
I'll see you Thursday. Thursday for the Ballback Podcast. We're back, baby. No birthdays, COVID, or flus. Gonna happen.
And Jordan from Forever Reckless. She's still here.
All right.
She said stay reckless. Bye, y'all. Drive safe. Adios.
Have the weird
That's
fun.
reckless.
Now let's talk shit about
All
that.
right. That was
Okay, now that they're gone, they can still hear us. They waited outside until we chanted for.
Crying outside with
Funky
frozen
Panther.
tears on their face.
Yeah,
That was funny.
that was funny.
was-
Did not expect that at
me
all.
neither.
So
no. I mean, I'm gonna have to set it up to where it pops up on my screen here to see who's walking up.
so you know next time.
I thought
Yeah.
it was one of
Someone's
them
about to crash us.
schmerism attacks.
because I've got.
that we were-
I thought it was too. I thought we were being suicide bombed.
Wow.
I thought if
I thought 9/11 was happening.
Wow.
9/11-2.
I thought if Jesse's coming in here, something is seriously wrong. Like she doesn't. She never
No,
comes
no,
in
no.
here to bother us. Or
She would
anything like
text
that.
me and be like, "Hey."
Right, and so I'm like, oh fuck, what's happening?
But she was telling me. Now I understand why she said bring the camera back up. That makes perfect sense. Wow. Nah. Okay.
okay, cool. Well,
All right,
that's the
no,
whole
whoa,
episode.
whoa, whoa.
Thanks everybody.
Da-da-da-da, da-da, da-da.
That's not the whole episode.
Gonna play anal beads.
I'm glad that they helped us with the whole sandwich thing, though.
Yeah,
and I think that clears things up quite a bit. Thank you, Huey, for sending us that. If any of you have any like crazy, weird things that you feel like we need to talk about here on the podcast, go ahead and send it to us at the Funky Panther on all things social media. We will more than likely talk about it in more detail than we actually need to. Detail, just as we did. You know what I mean? And so, I've been watching this show on Netflix. Not great. It's not great. It's like the boy that
Cried wolf.
ate the universe or something
Is
like
it
that.
90 Day Fiance? Because that is a terrible show.
The boy who ate the universe.
Something, yeah. It's like this Australian family.
The boy who ate ass.
I told you.
I'm sorry. Okay, all right.
I think we're done here.
Da-da-da-da.
Tell us about this boy who ate the universe.
Yeah, it's not very good, but they've all got that Australian accent.
So you keep watching it?
Yeah, I've got this. Sarah will make fun of me because I can't really start a show without finishing it, even if it's not great.
Oh man, we have so many shows that are
like
started
sex.
and we have not even gotten close to finishing.
There are 2 that I've started and not finished. One of them was that Kevin Hart's House Husbands of.
House Husbands of Real House Husbands of
That was
Hollywood.
awful. That one's just
I thought
garbage.
it was funny.
It's not.
I
You're
thought I
wrong.
enjoyed it.
I love you. You're wrong. As soon as he started getting cloned, I'm like, nah, yeah, I'm out.
Cloned.
Yeah.
I didn't get that far.
Okay, then you must have loved it. So
Oh,
that
that's
was
not a reality TV show. It's
It's like supposed to be. It's like a comedy-ish.
okay,
Yeah.
like a mock reality.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
gotcha.
And there's a second one recently that I just started, and I was like, nope. Can't. Oh, shit. It's on the top 10 list right now, and it's the guy from all those movies that we used to watch in high school. I'm not really good at this. Let me
High
look it
school
up.
movies.
Have you watched that
Seth
naked?
Rogen?
Have you watched that Naked Attraction thing
Justin
or whatever?
Long. I need to.
You just said that so you can say naked again.
Naked.
It's naked.
Naked.
You ever seen them naked attraction people where you see the
I didn't
dick
think
before
twice. I'm sorry. I didn't think twice about the way you said it. I was like, that's just how they talk here.
That's how we talk.
Okay, so the Australian show is worse than I thought, and you're really gonna fuck this up. It's Boy Swallows Universe. So
Heck, boy, there's a porno named the same thing. Boy Swallows Universe. It's my semen.
and the other one that I stopped watching is Louder
I
Milk.
can't say that. Did you not finish it?
I don't really care for Louder
Really?
Milk.
I enjoyed it very much.
Which one's Louder Milk?
I
It's
got
with the guy from Office Space.
Office Space. That's what I was thinking.
Peter.
Yeah.
Peter. No, I was gonna say Peter Gabriel.
I
but-
keep wanting to say Peter Dinklage, but that's not.
I
that's
made
not
it 9
right
episodes
either.
in and I gave up.
Really?
Yeah.
It's really good. You
It's
get
not.
further in, it's good.
No,
There's only 3 seasons. Like
Yeah.
I'm already a third of the way in. Like
Yeah,
how
I
much?
Finish it.
I don't have the time.
get a fourth of the way in, and then let's talk.
Just stick your fist all the way in it.
Yeah, there's so many movies that are shows, or not movies, but shows that we've just stopped watching. I want to pick up. I want to get back on watching Your Honor, which is
Your Honor, I'm Honor too.
it's a
Sorry.
It's Bryan Cranston. He's a lawyer in is like the district attorney or whatever in Louisiana.
Yeah,
And his son
Murders,
accidentally murders like basically the crime boss's son.
Oh, so like any story in America.
Right.
Okay, cool.
But people have said like watch it as if it's a fever dream from Breaking Bad.
That's Malcolm in the Middle.
That's where he goes to witness protection.
So in this one,
That's
his
my-
kid with MS murders somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
From the chat, 2 people said Ron Livingston.
Yeah, that's his name
From what?
from Louder Milk.
Oh.
And Band of Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was Captain Richard Nixon. No, not
Captain Richard Nixon.
No,
Is that also a porno?
Nixon. It wasn't Richard. Dick. No, that's Dick Winters. Dick
She
Winters.
has a porno too.
No, Dick Winters was the guy from Billions, and he was Nixon. He was Nixon.
That is one I want to watch. Is Billions. I've heard really good things about
Yeah,
that
me
show.
too. The last season just happened, and I want to check that out.
And it's on like Stars or Showtime or something.
Beef
like that,
is
right?
one that I want to check out because it's been winning. Like the last night was the Emmys.
Yeah.
and it won every. Beef, The Bear, they won a lot of Emmys, and so did Succession, which I've never seen.
Succession's great,
I
but
hear it's really good.
That's more aligned with Billionaire. I feel like I've never seen Billionaire, but watching like
Billions.
the previews, Billions. Yeah, sorry. I feel like those are very similar. Beef, I didn't love honestly.
Really?
I watched
I loved it. It was
Did
good.
you?
It was the last
Sarah's
best
liked
show
it.
that I got. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me why you liked it.
it was just great. It was a great concept. The fact that she was so fucked up, like usually they portray her as, or they portray the female characters to be it's like non-assuming, and
Right.
man, it was just a fucked up show all
It
around.
was. It was. I think that's why I didn't like it. It was just so fucked.
Yeah,
Did you watch The Bear?
The Bear was great.
Yeah.
I did love it, but
very-
it's the anxiety
Anxiety, yeah,
driven. Like, good lord,
The Christmas episode.
all of it.
Definitely.
All of it, always. Like it's just like, are they gonna do it?
Always.
It's crunch time. Let's do it.
Well,
We gotta get it done. Oh, they
This
did it.
is
Cool.
this is where they
Thank God.
pull the rug out from under you. That last episode of season 2, it's like
Yeah.
things are going great, and then whatever happens, and you're just like, son of a bitch. Like, what the fuck?
What happened in that last episode? I can't remember.
Where everything was going great, and then you just hear the cha-chink, 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 and you look over and the paper's out.
Oh, they're printing out all the
the
orders.
orders.
Yeah.
Well, not to go orders, just the orders from the people that are there.
Yeah.
We just ruined The Bear. Sorry, spoiler alert.
Oh yeah, that's right.
If you haven't watched it already, that's on you.
Yeah. Watch The Birth.
I did want to bring up a romantic question. Like I want to get your because we're all guys here.
Yeah, eat ass on the first date.
Mostly.
If I
All right.
dove into that pool at Bass Pro Shop,
All right, so
Drinksy, I'll be back.
there's a man that's divorcing his wife after learning about her wild years in college.
Okay.
So the story is this guy and his wife they met up in high school.
All right.
And they go to separate colleges, and they were doing the whole long distance thing, right? They've been married for like 20 years now.
Okay.
And some of the old college friends came by and they hung out and they were making, conversation. They started joking about like the wild times and like wanted to tell a story about his wife, and she cut him off. So apparently she slept with like 10 to 15 other guys during college while they were still together.
But
right?
they were together.
They were together.
They were together.
Doing the whole long distance thing.
long distance, you're not really.
And she still talks to one of the guys that she fucked with back in the day.
talks or like
No,
hey,
just
up?
regular, just like hey, what's up, kind of thing. And has introduced. There was multiple times that he visited her in college, and she introduced him to this guy's like a friend of hers and things like that. And so he is like up just done. He like made her confess to everything, and then he's like, all right, cool, pack your bags, I'm out. You're out, kind of thing.
Right.
So what's your thought on that?
I'm gonna agree with what Chrissy said. Sounds like he's just looking for an out.
So I mean, but what's crazy in the Reddit article, he says like it's been a great marriage. They've done really well together, all this other stuff, right? And then it's boom, like he just can't get over the distrust. Like she's lied to him the whole time,
I feel
kind
like
of
that
thing.
happened to me in college.
I feel like if you're with somebody, whether it's long distance or not, like if you said we're long distance, do what you're doing. Like if you were aligned with that and you were like on the same page, whatever. But if you were assuming you were under the understanding that you were both not with other people during that time and they did lie the whole time, I'd be pretty pissed.
So here's where it
probably
here's where it kind of gets like, and I'm kind of leaning towards maybe the guy a little bit. So things took a turn when some of his wife's college friends came to visit after Christmas. During a conversation with one of her roommates, he heard his wife mention that they met in high school rather than dated. Okay. And then one of the friends was then heard to remark that it's crazy that we met in high school and a few years in college and then ended up together. Or after a few wild years in college, we ended up together. So during dinner, he basically tells a story of how they dated and everything and got together. So as everyone was leaving, somebody pulled him aside and was like, hey, you probably should have a conversation with your wife.
So from the chat, okay, so and maybe she never lied. Maybe he just misunderstood. We don't know if she cheated.
They're probably on a break.
So listen, if everything came clear and it was like, hey, she definitely slept around while they were together, like it was very clear and they were on the same page, then yeah, it needs to go.
All right, so they had an honest conversation the next day. Pressing his wife for information, he learned that she slept with at least 10 different men, including 3 guys she introduced to him as just friends. She said she didn't consider it a big deal at the time because we were long distance and she didn't think a high school romance would last.
So they were still dating technically?
In quotes.
How long is long distance?
I mean, come on.
He also discovered that they're still in contact with one of the men that she slept with during this time. That proved to be the final straw with the man deciding to file for divorce soon after.
This is between how many years? Like, what's the year? Like, how many years is this? Is this like all 4 years of college?
Yeah, so the 4 years of college while she was away from college.
Dude, there's no way that like a 4 year. I mean, at that point.
And they've
it's
been
kinda
married for 20 years.
Then break it off.
Hey, look, it's like what Gladys said. Let's see. He needs to get over it. You learn who you are at that formulative age. I mean, they got married at the end. At the end, they got married.
Yeah, but obviously she didn't think that was going to happen. Or else
I
she
mean, would
would've
you
given it-
though? If you're living like
No,
maybe-
but break it off then.
True, but maybe she just didn't want to leave it.
It's the dishonesty and the betrayal.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it makes sense.
So it says like he remains unmoved. So his like family's been trying, like wife's family's been reaching out, urging him to reconsider, saying it's wrong to throw away their marriage over a few mistakes. He remains unmoved. Unmoved though, cheating on me with multiple men for years is unacceptable, no matter when it happened. And the fact that she continued to maintain relationships with these guys right in front of me was an unacceptable amount of disrespect. He said, "We have 2 children, but they are 17 and 19, and I believe they will understand why I need to end the marriage."
Yeah, on the group chat, the introduction is what kind of bothers me. I think that would bother me too.
There's a lot of it. I think it's just the lying.
Yeah.
the distrust, the lying, the saying that they were friends. There's just a lot of lies going around.
No, we're
It's
just
very
friends.
messy. It just sounds messy.
Right.
Yeah, it
It
does
just sounds
sound
messy all around.
Just not be with that person.
Look,
That was their both. Honestly, it was both of their faults going into college and trying to stay together. That was a fucking idiot mistake right off the bat.
I dated someone. I was here, and she was off to college, and she ended it because that very reason, right? Like, I'm going to college. I don't want to do a long distance relationship,
right.
And so it's like, cool,
I was
amicable, right?
I was long distance with Crystal too, but we didn't break up.
Yeah,
She was just over there. I had to visit her on weekends.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. You need to talk to Crystal, man.
I don't know, man. It does, like, on one side, it does seem like it's kind of like, I mean, it's been 20 years, right? And it seems like maybe the guy wants an out,
Yeah.
but
At the same time, like,
Give him a hall pass.
If you lied about that,
see how that works.
15 hall passes? No.
A 10.
20. Make it 20.
No, I mean, if you lied about that for so long and continue to lie about it because you never thought that it would come up or whatever. I mean, what else are they lying about?
Well, yeah, that's
you don't want a whole relationship based off of that anyway.
that would be the terrible part, is like the continuation of the lie.
But was it technically like, oh, you never asked if I did or not?
That's true.
But at the same time, I was with Crystal, and I never bothered to ask because I just assumed. Ugh. She keeps introducing me to all these guys she used to know from college. It's weird.
Welcome.
They got
to-
nicknames for her and everything. It's
Yeah.
just getting real fucking weird now.
This is Mr. Chandler Bing.
Welcome to the relationship line with the Funky Panther. Hit us up with your relationship issues. We'll
Hey.
tell you where you were wrong.
Tell us your most fucked up relationship.
One of these days, like, I want to. We need to start adding the phone number to our TikToks. That way, people just randomly call.
Just looking at the group
Text
chat.
me it.
Yeah, text us. And
You're gonna get a lot of dick pics, dude.
dude. That's fine.
A lot.
Christy, I changed my answer. Hervey was like, you have something to tell me?
Confessions.
I forgot they had a long distance relationship.
All right, so a lot of us coming in from the chat, like, okay, so Gladys says, no offense, but I have an ex from high school that was not down with me even having, platonic college friends. I'm still friends with a bunch of guys from college. Some who have I dated should not matter now. I mean, yeah, I agree. Like, at this point, like,
That's okay, but I mean, were you upfront about it at the beginning?
I also think, like, if you have issues, like, with platonic friends and, like, it's legit platonic, right, then you got some trust issues. What are you doing?
Right.
yeah.
I don't know.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Tim, you asked me to put something on
I did.
Instagram. You said, what's the worst advice you've ever received?
Yeah, I want to know, like, have you ever received any shitty advice from somebody?
Come to the Funky Panther tonight. It'll be
So
fun.
I'm going to bring up these responses. There was only a handful we did this afternoon.
Yeah.
And then we'll go through each of our worst advice ever given. All right. So y'all be thinking about that as I go through these. So number one is just anything unsolicited. So any advice that I didn't ask for was the worst advice. I like that. That's pretty good. The next one, trust that they are doing their job. So, like, trust me, I'm doing it. Right?
That's terrible advice.
Yeah. No. Work hard and go to college. Signed every millennial with student loan debt. That's not wrong. I read somewhere that they're about to stop, like, a lot of businesses are going to stop asking for a bachelor's degree
Yeah.
here,
Yeah,
like,
they are.
in 2024.
Dude, what am I doing to myself then?
Putting
Yeah, what
yourself
are you
into
doing?
debt like everyone our age for no fucking reason.
That is the biggest thing. Also, I'm stupid and I'm not very smart. Stopping me from going back to school is that I don't want to get back
Dude,
into
the debt is the hard part. The school is actually fairly uncomplicated and easy.
these days. I imagine with everything at your disposal.
Yeah.
Right.
Jesus.
It's enjoyable. I'm very fortunate that I didn't have to pay for my college at all. If I was having to, I don't think I would go back. I still don't think I would have gone back. Because I would have been in, what, $20,000 in debt just from a couple of years?
At best.
Yeah.
At
That's
best.
minimum.
Like, I figured out how much I'm going to be in debt. I don't even want to talk about it.
Shh. We're not talking.
4 years, probably close to $100,000.
I thought you just said you didn't want to talk about it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was talking to Tammy. I wanted to go back to college and, like, finish up everything and, get like my business degree because, I've had a couple of ideas here in the past couple of weeks that, I want to try to, like, get off the ground, but
Cat Cafe.
no.
I mean, I don't think you need a business degree to get the ideas off the ground.
Not at all.
But I think what I've learned from college so far is it just kind of helps you learn how to work with people. That's what I've gathered. Because
Yeah.
group projects, things like that. it just-
Collaborate.
yeah.
I mean, it's But it's I enjoyed the time I had at college. I lived on campus at UTA, and had all those years at TCC, which I'm still friends with my roommate from UTA, and he has a really cool YouTube page. He's a band director at a really rich school, and he has a YouTube page on the side that's doing really well. Who I want to have on?
Oh yeah, we should arrange that.
And,
Yeah, for sure.
Is he local?
He lives in Dallas.
Okay.
Okay,
But,
so somewhat local.
That'd be cool.
But I met some of the best people in those years, and I'm still friends with them. And so those connections I made are even great now. Some of them have I've done work on their cars, and it's just been it's done a great deal for me. So I'm 38 now, and I can't make those kinds of relationships now because it's kind of weird. I'm not going to go back to school and meet people that don't have connections.
He probably is.
Yeah, I mean a little bit, yeah.
But I mean that's a good thing to do. That's kind of I think I want to do it again just to finish up my degree. I know my mom would love that, and I just want to do it for myself. I want to be able to because.
And that's when you're going to be more successful. By the way, when you want to do it for you is when you're going to actually enjoy it and learn from
100%. If I tried to go to college whenever I was right out of high school, no.
You hated it. I hated it.
What?
I would
College,
love
right
to
out of high school.
the experience. I would love the experience,
was
partying,
fantastic,
right?
But the classes
And doing
you
all
didn't
that,
learn
yeah.
anything.
I learned a good amount. For my statistics class, I learned a good.
I mean,
amount.
What?
A A plus B equals whatever.
That's not statistics.
I still got those. I still got those recordings from class in my phone.
So you listen to them regularly is what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm yes. Tell
Listen,
me more, teacher.
No, you were not as involved because you had to be. You felt like this is what we do. We go from high school to college, and so it just seemed like a thing you had to do.
Sleeping with the girls were bad either, so it was a lot of fun. Hey,
All right,
yes.
another
and,
response we had.
Also, I did stay. I want to know if Javier was at Arlington Hall when I was in Arlington Hall, but it was a long time ago. Obama years.
All right, back to what is the worst
Those are some good
advice you've
years.
ever received. This is the last one. It's a two-parter. This is controversial.
Okay,
Supposedly.
I love it.
It'll happen when you least expect it.
Nah.
Makes me feel like they think that I'm desperate or I'm hopeless. Sometimes people want to vent. No advice.
Yeah, if it'll happen when you least expect it. I think that's no. I think if you want something, you got to go out there and try to get it.
I think it's a mix. I think
Now-
like everything else in the world, it needs to be balanced, right? Like you got to be prepared to kind of take action when needed, but you can't constantly be hoping and working yourself up about it either.
I think in the dating world, it will happen when you least expect it. It's kind of off now.
Yeah, because what if you just stay at home all day?
Right.
It's never going to happen.
It's never going to
If
happen.
if you don't take action or do something or meet people, it's never going to happen.
Yeah.
Right, Zeus?
Nope. I stayed at home all day with my mom, and we sewed, and we baked cookies, and then Crystal just knocked on my door one day.
You're a lying sack of shit.
I know, we all went to a club. It was fun.
Yeah, it was friends of friends of friends, a cousin.
Of course.
Or niece. Yeah.
I think the worst advice I ever got was, for me, in my industry or whatever, was you need to not go straight into paramedic school. You should work a while to get some experience and then go in. Mm-hmm. And I think that's stupid. I think that's you're just slowing down your progression with your job opportunities, your pay, everything. I think, honestly, go through your school and then jump right into the next thing that you need to do. That's honest. That's what I'm going to do with my after I'm done with my bachelor's. Is I'm going to jump right into a master's program. So I just want to get that.
So 100,000 is not enough debt for you,
dude. No.
That's a doctor
I'm
level.
thinking close to like 160,000 probably is what it's going to be.
I looked into masters after this, and I looked in the price tag, and I was like, no, definitely not.
It's
doing
absolutely
that.
insane.
Nope,
Yeah.
not worth it.
Are you trying to be doctor?
No.
Dr. Tim.
I want to get. It's basically healthcare, like health preparedness for like disasters, stuff
Yeah,
like that.
okay.
That's what I'm working towards. But
You're hoping for disasters.
no, just to prepare for and mitigate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mitigate risks and stuff like that.
So hoping for the disasters then.
Hoping not that they'll happen. Yeah.
But being prepared.
But being prepared for them.
He wants them.
But he needs a job, so I hope they happen.
Let's just hope that tsunami happens and California falls off into the ocean or something.
All right, Javier, worst advice.
Man, I can't think of any.
He's
Worst
only had
advice.
nothing but best advice.
Nothing but the best for my friends. Chad was like, "You need to work for your dad." Why aren't you working with your dad? That was Chad's advice.
Mine was you'll sleep when you die, and I was like, no.
I don't want that to happen.
Chad's advice was you should work with your dad.
Listen,
That was his advice.
but leave if you need to.
Is that your advice now? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, everyone needs to pivot. You know, your advice 12, 15 years ago is not going to be the same as anyone else's.
I will say this. I'm glad I did that because, I mean, look, the years I spent at Best Buy and T-Mobile were great. I met a lot of people, same as fucking college. But I met friends that I know now really, really well. And working over there, it taught me a lot about, I learned more about cars and learned how to do the actual, I've been doing what I do now since like maybe I was 10 years old, like practicing on a fucking hood. And I don't regret it. And I'm actually, I like it now because I'm actually working on cars. Like overflow, but I'm still working on it. And there are jobs where I'm just getting cash. No,
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I'm not getting cash. I'm just, like, I mean.
You're doing this out of the kindness of your own heart.
Yep.
It's a charity.
And,
So I gave you the best advice you've ever had. Okay, we're past that.
No, we're
what
not.
about the
Hold
worst
on.
advice? What about the worst advice?
Dude, I can't think of anything that I've had bad advice. I think advice is subjective. Like if it's good or bad, you learn a lesson from it either way.
Right.
It can be bad. It can be bad advice. But I mean, cliche shit that you hear is terrible. It's always like what somebody said on the questions thing. You hate hearing that. You hear that stuff, it makes you feel at peace a little, but you just hate it because it's just cliche.
Right.
And they're like, jump on that horse.
Trust in him.
Yes. Or like, God is love. No, it's not. God is
We're
hate.
not gonna make this religious.
So you're the worst advice for you is the unauthentic advice.
Yeah.
It's
just the textbook.
This is just something I say because I have to.
Like whatever.
Try to make you feel better.
Yeah. I mean, exactly. That's
Okay.
what
I like that. So it is very similar to that
manufactured
answer.
advice that you hear or read from like the chicken noodle
Soup for the soul.
Remember that shit? Like
tomato bisque for the soul.
Did they ever make up a sole for the soul or what?
I don't think
They should.
I think Mexicans are like
They should do-
therapy.
they should do-
pinche therapy.
It'd just be a bunch of like.
He doesn't need therapy. He's just really sleepy.
That's all it's going to be. Is just that.
It eats inglés sin barreras.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Oh, I used to love watching
Hey,
that.
you know those? This is
Porn?
kind of off subject, right? But those.
Then why are we doing it?
Oh, hang on. Those Mexican blankets that have like the lion
tigers,
and the tiger stuff.
San Marcos Cobijas.
They're not manufactured anymore, right?
What?
No, I have one of
So
those.
the original ones were made. They stopped the plant that made them. The place that made them was 2000. I think stopped in 2004.
Really?
So if you have an original from that time period, it's worth a lot of money.
Holy shit.
All the other stuff is fake from China.
Holy shit! I got to go to my mom's house because I think I need to check and see if she still
But-
has some of the old ones.
That's all you need is one of those blankets, and
Those
you'll
San
feel
Marcos
better.
Cobijas are fucking.
It'll make you
bomb.
feel. It'll make you feel better. It ails anything that's wrong with you.
So
and
and
it
does-
protects you from the chancla too. Just
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
wrap
it
yourself in
sure does. Those things are thick.
So y'all never got beat,
Big.
right? Y'all never got beat as children.
Oh, I got beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever I used to get beat,
My mom says that she didn't, but I swear.
I used to wear like
Belt, paddle. I remember we would go to putt, and I got one of those bouncy ball paddle things. Ripped that motherfucker off and started beating.
Oh, no,
that
no.
was my paddle. Now
My mom, she liked it whenever she would go ahead and let me buy it, like at the store. Like, I want one of those. She would buy it because she knew as soon as that thing fell off.
That's sadistic.
it's mine now.
I used to
Yeah.
wear like double pants, and wear like 2 underwears and 2 pants because I was like, I'm gonna get spanked tonight. I know it's gonna happen, but like I feel like my dad. He's
You're, like,
I'm gonna hit your
pre-planning.
legs. He's like, no, I'm gonna hit your legs.
That's why kids these days are so soft.
This kid, here's a kid, you're pre-planning. You're like, I'm going to do some fucked up shit today.
Yeah.
Okay, from the chat, I don't believe you. Okay, so that specific, I remember it was a red ball. It was like a plastic plexiglass thing, and my ass busted.
Mine
that
was
thing.
always the wood ones.
I mean, you got a big old, you got a thick.
She hit me hard
Chad.
enough with it; it just shattered. Like it just shattered.
Shattered
so
like fucking Patrick
I can't make
Mahomes'
that shit
helmet.
up. That's real. That happened.
Kinda-
And my dad had 2 paddles. He had the one that he would use regularly, and the one that he would threaten to use if you were real bad, and it had just holes all through it. And it was meant to be like one that
Get
just
that
like,
wind resistance,
Yeah,
get that,
It's like, hit the shit out of you. And he pulled that out. I'm like, all right, cool. We're good. Never used it on me.
The
But-
belt, man. I remember one time having a belt come after me, and I was getting away. So it's better if the belt hits you on the wider surface because it's a little bit more surface area.
Right.
But if they turn that thing sideways and you get that thin spots, oh my gosh,
Indiana Jones, yeah.
Damn.
dude,
All right.
kids these days don't have to deal with that.
Jesus.
Enough
worst
about
advice.
child. Beat your kids. No.
Worst advice?
The worst advice that I've ever gotten is let this job work for you instead of you working for this job.
yeah,
Instead of working
That's
hard at your
terrible.
job,
Yeah,
they're like, just work hard enough
that could be.
that it's working for you.
So is this like your old philosophy back in the day?
Is that the railroad?
That was the railroad. But I was made at the railroad,
I
baby.
know.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
It's cake.
But that was the worst advice that I ever got.
That's one of the jobs that I'm so thankful that I did not take because I got hired. I was to go to conductor school.
It's gonna ruin you, man.
Our friend or old high school person Ross went and we got hired at the same time, and then they furloughed everybody.
Oh yeah, that
Like
too.
right after we would have gotten hired. After he got hired, he got furloughed, and he had to go find a job doing something else.
For the meantime,
I don't think he got called back. I think he just
he
Never-
he
yeah.
might have just quitting.
I think he
because-
just quit. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, whatever happened to Pig Wilson?
Sell your soul for the devil.
What?
Pig Wilson.
Pig Wilson.
Jesus used to work with a man named Pig Wilson.
I don't know what happened to him. I never knew that guy. He was on
I
the
just knew the
weird,
name
man.
Pig Wilson.
That's fucking weird.
It was weird. I barely remember what he's talking about.
I don't know what he's talking about.
At the railroad.
I got some shitty dating advice one time.
Oh yeah.
There was a girl I wanted to pursue, and it was right when we were like, I wasn't in college, she was in college, and home for break, and one of her best friend was like, knew that I liked her, right? And she's like, just wait till she comes back for the summer.
Wait till she comes.
She comes back from the summer with a dude, and then they get engaged, and they got married. And I was like, I mean, it worked out in the end, right? I'm happy that I did not pursue it.
Obvious.
But
know.
at the time though, like that's like the shittiest advice. Like,
Right.
just wait, you know.
Don't
I'm
go
like,
after
man,
it.
no, I should have. Yeah,
Don't pursue it yet. Just wait until the time's just right. Fuck no. Pursue anything you want. Get it.
Do it now.
But everything's about balance.
Down.
Pursue not too much.
You know what? And
Enough.
That should be.
I'm gonna be an astronaut, Chad. You're not gonna stop me.
I believe in you.
I want to say they made a movie about a
Pig
Mexican.
Wilson's entered the chat.
Oh my God.
So-
you kids are your retirement. You kids are your retirement plan. One of my DS.
Oh no, it's terrible, man. Because
Your
what if you're
kids
not
are
gonna
your
have kids?
retirement plan.
No.
That's terrible.
Here's something I never do. I don't rely on money that I might have from kids in the future. I don't rely on any family money either. Like,
No.
you don't know what's going to happen.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, I've had family members that, you know, unfortunately had like medical issues and they lost everything because of that. Like, you can't rely on anything financially except for yourself.
True. 100%.
That's bad advice.
Like with everything Tammy's gone through with the salon, like I told her, this is I'll help you any way I can, but this is yours. This is your baby. I want nothing to do with it. Like you're going to succeed on your own, but I'll be there to help you if you need it.
And reap the rewards.
And I was like, and then
Free haircuts for life.
And then when you
It's not
succeed,
working.
it's not working. Look at this bun. I was like, and if you succeed, I'm going to be a house husband.
And
Succeed.
reap the rewards.
Cat dead. Yeah, that's me.
So for me, the worst advice is literally anything that is like those old school philosophies. Like, you need to buy a house, you need to own a car, you need to get married and have kids early on, you need to go to college and, you know, be in debt, right? Like all those things the
Be in debt?
ideologies that we learned when we were like 18, 17 years old, all those things that none of us really do. That was all the worst
I own a
advice.
house.
Yeah, you own a house.
I'm in debt. I'm going to college.
Yeah, but your house is pretty fucking cool.
I'm doing.
That's a really
Because he's in debt.
'Cause he's in
yeah,
debt.
because I'm in fucking debt, man.
This is America. I can get into debt and be all right. But
yeah,
not
I
really.
can
be all
just
right.
bankrupt.
Yeah,
declare bankruptcy.
I declare bankruptcy.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work on student loans, by the way. We looked into it.
What? No way.
Dude,
It doesn't
she
work on
just-
student loans.
She just started paying back her student loans. That kicked back in 2 months ago.
Yeah, for like the federal student loans, it doesn't
Yeah.
work. But on the private student loans, which is the majority of mine.
Just get credit cards, guys. Pay for your school, and then declare bankruptcy.
Hey, real quick, also, just going to say a little shout out. Go to Dreamhouse Salon. Gladys said she needs a salon. Go to Dreamhouse Salon for all your hair needs.
It's off Magnolia.
Yeah, and if you know anybody who wants a place to work, they've got 2 spots open. So.
Yeah, they do. They got 2 chairs open.
2 chairs.
2 chairs.
Could I work there?
Yeah, you could. I mean, I think you got to be licensed.
Okay.
Never mind.
Not just anybody.
No.
Licensed
They got
hairstylists.
They have an alley in the back that you might be able to work out of.
Yeah.
Jobs.
Yeah.
All kinds of jobs.
Yobs.
I mean, all right. So that's all I had. Anybody else got anything else
Hey,
you want
let's
to bring
do.
up?
You want to do 3 questions for the jar?
Do 3
Yeah,
questions
sure.
from
I feel
Jar?
like we
Okay.
should really be talking about anything about our 4 years. We haven't really talked about it.
I want to see who was your favorite guest in these 4 years?
Nope, not doing that one.
Nope.
That's a bad one to do.
Are you sure?
That's a way to get slapped in the face.
I
No
don't know.
fucking way.
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
doing that question.
No, I don't know.
My favorite guests in the last 4 years had to be Jerby or Dane.
Wow. So just barbecue people.
Yeah, Jerby got us the views, and Dane talked about that sweet, sweet deck.
Yeah, he was really.
Yeah.
Hey, is that deck really nice?
He's got a
good deck?
He's got a nice deck that rounds out the side.
Oh, yeah.
And then it just goes right on into the backyard.
I love it whenever it rounds out the side and goes right into the
It
backyard.
goes right
Look,
into that
and
backyard.
when you round it out through the sides, it makes it a little girthier.
And that
too.
smokehouse, it is fat. He's got a fat
No, I mean,
smokehouse back there.
I don't have any favorite guests. I mean, everybody's brought their own little piece of
Wow.
Right, least
whatever,
favorite.
right?
Least favorite.
Who's your least? No.
I will say that last year we did not do as well as we generally have done on guests.
True.
That is something I would like to change this year. We already have 4 or 5 people that we want to have on soon, and that list's going to continue to grow. So we want to have people on, not all the time. At one point, we were having like a guest every single episode. I think every other episode, something like that, right?
Yeah.
2 a month max. I think that's probably a sweet spot.
That's fine because whenever we won best of editors, were editor's choice, critics' choice.
I don't know.
Whenever we won it, it's
I
because
lose
we
count these days.
all those championships we have, But it's like
Dallas Cowboys this thing then? It just
Oh, come on. Let's not.
okay, let's not do that.
no, but we had done such a great job interviewing local businesses and artists that we didn't really know most of these people.
Right.
And that kind of like brought us to where we kind of are. And again, like the 4 years, we've come a long way. And I will say last year, it wasn't bad, but we could have done better when it came to guests. But I think this year is going to be different. I think this year
There's things we did last year that I want to do again. Like we did some shows outside of this room, even though the room is amazing and the studio's great. But like we did some shows outside, and we need more of those too. Like
we had a great show over there at the Down and Out.
Southside Cellars.
Southside Cellars was amazing.
Eric already hit us up. He's like, when y'all come back to Down and Out.
Yeah.
In the summer when I came to visit and I saw you guys.
Yeah.
It was great.
So we need to do more of those this year. I also want to do again. We'll hook up with Panther Island Brewing and see if we can do another dog adoption thing like we did last
my
year.
God,
where
yes,
you performed.
please.
That
Yeah.
was so much fun.
great.
It was great. So if we could do something like that again, I would love that. I would like to do 2 of those a year, like fundraisers or dog adoptions, because
While I'm here, I'll talk to Johnny.
it was just
Yeah, dude, I would love it. I want to get more into that community aspect where we're donating to like those types of organizations, because I mean, I'm a big fan of pets. I'm a big fan of like helping children in need. And do I got something in my hair?
No, he wanted to pet you. You're a big
fun.
fan of pets.
You like pets?
Oh, thank you. Pet me down here, bitch.
Oh my.
All right, so I've got 3 questions.
Okay,
right.
bring them on, Daddy.
All right, so the first one is, what's the
You're
funniest
really
thing
warm.
that's ever happened to you during a job interview?
A what?
What's the funniest thing that's ever happened to you during a job interview?
Funniest thing that's ever happened.
I've never had anything funny for myself, but I have stammered and like just stumbled over every word that I was trying to say and trying to explain to myself or explain to the interviewees that what I was trying to get out.
Okay.
Just like I'm doing right now.
I had an interview today for Trinity Metro.
Did something funny happen?
I thought so. I was like, my name is Crystal. I won't say her last name. I was like, my name is Crystal. I was like, oh, that's my wife's name. She's like, oh, that's good. And back to the, I was like, oh.
Don't try to sweep me up with the same name as your wife, you fool.
She brought it up later in the video. I guess it's good luck. That's and it is good luck because I got the job.
Congratulations! Calzones.
So if you needed public transportation, the Access van, I'll be your driver probably.
I'll be your
Sorry,
driver.
I've had a lot of beers today, so
As he will on the. Nope, just joking. He's not. He's not going to be.
while I'm driving, get in.
God, we're having a good time.
So if you need a public transportation, just sign up for the Metro.
I don't think anything ever has happened to me that was funny in an interview. I did bomb an interview, like my first ever bomb interview a couple of months ago. I just knew. I walked out of there like, God, that was just fucking awful. It was just awful.
You didn't sell yourself.
Well, I tried to sell myself. I didn't understand the job that I was interviewing for. And so they were asking me a lot of very technical questions about virtual private network, VPN, and I did not have the answers. And I'm like, okay, did not realize that this was the gig. Like, is there anything else that you've got that are more aligned with my interests? Like, why are you interviewing? Because my thing is like, you got all my information. Yes,
This is
I
all
applied.
about like cybersecurity and shit,
Right.
Huh? Wow.
And you know, you apply for these jobs that have very
Cyber
basic
sex.
information, and so you think, oh, I can do those things. But when it comes down to it, and they get you in the room, they're like, well, this is what it's really about. That was kind of that situation. I didn't understand what I was doing until I got there.
So you're like, I'll see myself out. Thank you for your time.
I did try to do like this turn, and I was like, well, these are my strengths, and these are things that I am good at. Is this the one job? Is is it a very technical position? And he was like, well, we do have a second one that's more communications related. And I'm like, well, that's right up my alley. And then I tried to like pivot, but I did not feel good about that interview. So that one sucked. The only thing, anytime that I do an interview from home, I will wear a button up,
And no pants.
a jacket, and basketball shorts on purpose because I feel like at this point it's good luck for me because every time I've done that, I've gotten the job, which is also the most recent one.
Yeah, good. It's working.
So, basketball shorts. Every at-home interview I've ever had, I was wearing basketball shorts. Is that funny? That's funny.
That's pretty funny.
All right.
It would be better if you just like had like nothing, just like you're Porky Pigging it.
Dude, my fear is they're gonna be like, "Hey, would you mind standing up real quick?" I'm like, "Why? Why do you need that from me?"
Well, we've had an influx of people not wearing pants.
We've had a lot of people interviewing, and we got to make sure you're wearing pants.
Joke's on you. I'm not wearing underwear.
Hey, it's the Bass Pro Shop guy.
Oh no, not again.
Maybe Chad was wearing like just a condom.
To make it look longer.
Why? Why would that? Jesus.
It's not even like unfurled.
One of your
It's just
icy
like
hot condom things?
Yeah.
It's just hanging. It's just hanging off of you.
All right, Javier, what's your funny interview moment?
You know, when I worked at Best Buy, like, you know, they ask you like, if you caught your friends stealing from the store, what would you do? Would you report them? But they're your friend, right? They're your friend, so you know.
Hell yeah, I'd
they want
report
you
them.
to, and I'd be like, yes, sir, I'd report them. Any person that steals is not a friend of mine. All my friends. I said that.
How did you say it like that, though?
I said none of my friends steal, but if I found out somebody was stealing, I'd report them. And you know, just those fucking things that they try to wean you out. When they're like, oh well, they're like, come on, man, it's your friend though, you know? Like,
Yeah.
And I'm just like thinking,
But if my friend's stealing, he's a
You're not
piece
gonna
of
trick
shit.
me, you piece
yeah.
of shit.
I was like, I don't got any friends for criminals, and I'm just like,
Winking at 'em.
but I got the job. But you know,
So
so
your
much, huh?
Did your dad ask you this question?
No, no, at Best Buy. But I just thought it was a funny. I'm just thinking that's a
Yeah, the interview for your current job.
yeah. Just Daddy, this is how I do work, Daddy.
I have been asked twice in 2 separate interviews to sell someone a pen, and I feel like that
It's like,
is
you know, you
the
need to stop
worst.
watching. You need to stop watching
That
Wolf
is
of
the
Wall Street.
worst question I've ever had.
Oh yeah.
And it's awful. And the second time, I just told them, I'm not doing that. However, and I just like flipped it again because I just think it's the most ridiculous question
It's
of
like,
all
how about
time.
you sell me this dick, you piece of shit?
No. They're selling yours. I don't understand what's happening.
Sell me my own dick. It's missing, and you need to sell it back to me.
Oh my god.
Sell me my penis, sir. Trying to enjoy a second of Chinese.
Okay,
video.
so from the chat, they told me that when I applied to Office Depot, the first one was Office Depot. When there was the one in Lake Worth, and I was trying to find a job in like 18, 19 years old, something like that, they asked me to do that at Office Depot. And I'm like,
Before Wolf of Wall Street.
yeah.
Oh.
before
That's where Wolf of
Or
Wall-
the newer one.
Wolf of Wall Street got it from Office
Depot. Yeah, of course.
It
And
all
then
makes sense now.
Then my most recent job asked me to do it, and that's when I said, well, I'm not going to. However, and I kind of flipped it. I don't remember what I said.
Were they
but I
like,
didn't-
how do you feel about martinis during lunch and masturbating on your lunch break?
And I'm like, I'm 100% okay with that.
Did that happen in the movie?
I think Matthew McConaughey's like, yep, I rub one out, and then I have a couple of these martinis, and I'm straight. Yep.
Yeah.
Did you start doing that in the interview?
They're like, sell me this pen. Okay.
You got the job.
You're this kind of material.
You're
We need-
hired. You're hired.
Party pants.
If you could be a
Patty
contestant
pants.
on any game show, which one would you pick and why?
I think we've heard that one before. 'Cause
Yeah, I think I said The Price is Right.
and I said Alone, the one where they're kind of like in Alaska and they're just left to.
But that's not a game show.
Isn't it?
I want
Like, I
to say
think of,
Family,
like,
Family Feud
family-
for me. That would
Okay,
be
so a
great.
game show.
But with like
with you guys.
Family
That'd be
Feud.
ridiculous.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I
Give me
really
something
liked
you can put in a hot dog.
Oh
this
my
dick.
The Floor is Lava
Porky stuff.
with you guys.
Oh, the floor is lava.
The Floor is
Oh,
Lava with
man.
you guys.
I am
That would be
not-
so much fun.
I don't have any upper body strength.
So there's a place in Grand Prairie or Dallas that have like a lava game where you have to jump back and
On the
forth
squares?
On the squares.
I've seen that.
What are we doing for
There's
your
also a Family Feud style game somewhere here too that you can
That
do.
one's also in Dallas.
Is it in Dallas?
I think that one's in Dallas too. Yeah, they put you on this entire game show, and it's like just something you do with a bunch of friends.
Yeah, we should probably do that.
That'd be fun as hell.
That would be fun.
I'd be down.
on the group chat. Did anyone ever did anyone ever
Use your
do
words.
group interviews with Hollister in high school?
No,
I think Anthony worked at Hollister for a bit.
I wasn't
Did
about
he?
to work at a place like that.
Or was American Eagle? He worked at American Eagle.
Smelled
I'm
so
not
good
pretty
with it.
enough.
Yeah, right.
It was not pretty enough. Could not work.
Anthony,
there.
not pretty enough.
I was not pretty enough.
Oh,
Tim.
Yeah, we
could
know
not
you
work
got
there.
a weird thing for Anthony and his
Hey, man.
looks.
That's
Anthony's beautiful. He's
my
a beautiful
best
boy.
friend. He's a handsome man.
I got one pair of pants from there one time. It was the biggest
$80.
size.
It was $80. $125.
It was expensive for
Fucking-
torn jeans. It was
Dude,
stupid.
American Eagle has like nice cheap jeans.
They used to not though.
So does Costco if you want.
I need to get them jeans
All right,
that
so
don't make your ass.
Floor's
saggy.
lava. Price is Right. Family Feud.
Mine would be that ball game.
Oh, the Plinko one, the one we talked about last time.
No. That was somebody brought it up or said it. It's the one where it goes down and
Right, but it's kind of like
yeah, it's kind of like Plinko. Yeah.
This is not
I think Christy's the one that told us what that was last time. But
it's not a game show, but
It is.
American. No, I'm talking about.
no, that is a game
no,
show.
but this
you're
one's
wrong.
not.
That is a game show.
American Gladiator.
That's a
It was like
game
Wipeout.
show
Kind of.
ish.
Game
But I always
show.
wanted to do American Gladiator and do the whole. I wanted to be the guy shooting the tennis balls. In it.
You're not that dude guy. If you weren't good enough for Hollister, you're not.
I'm not good enough for that.
I want to run down the group chat. Is it Cake? Did you ever see that show?
Yeah.
Let's see. Nostalgia Wipeout. I think that'd be fun.
If I'm going to go old school though,
Guts. Global
Legends of
Guts.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yes, okay, Legends of the Hidden Temple. Yes. Holy fuck. Okay, give me that.
Come on.
I want either Global Guts or Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
I was
Because-
poor. I didn't have cable. I'm sorry.
I didn't either. My grandma had
on.
it.
I didn't. I never watched.
the orange iguanas,
The Wall was the game.
the
that I
silver
was talking about.
snakes.
Dude, in Mexico, like there was a game based on video games, like a game show based on video games, and you had to like play against the like video game characters like Mario or like Zelda or Link. I mean,
Yeah.
and then you had to play the video
He
games.
called
to,
Link
like,
Zelda.
I never really played that game. I still forget their who's who. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
Stupids.
Yeah, I know.
bunch
All
of
right, so
idiots.
last one. If you could only eat one type of cuisine for
Penis.
the rest of your life, what would it be?
What's a cuisine?
Cuisine,
Like a
cuisine,
kid- like a kid cuisine?
Like Hungry Man?
A style
Kid
or
cuisine. That's the
type
only
of
one.
food.
That's-
Like
yeah.
Italian, Mexican, American, or pizza, right? Like
Yeah.
I was poor. I didn't have cuisines.
I had a weenie con tortilla, and
Well,
like,
this is as an adult now,
syrup sandwiches.
not as a kid.
Always.
I had canned tamales, so fuck you guys.
That's a fucking Play-Doh.
Canned tamales.
Yeah, you missed that episode. I had canned tamales
Oh
when I
my
was
God,
a kid.
you would've
and
hated that
We
episode.
pulled them out. We did these tamale eating contests and
Taste
Javier got
test,
all these-
taste
yeah,
test.
taste
Which
test.
surprisingly, Taco Bueno's got the best.
Taco Bueno's got these smoky brisket
Bro,
tamales. I
You'll
don't
like,
either.
You'll like those
I
though
don't either.
Those tamales were the best tamales of the
that we had.
fast
You guys
food.
have the bang bang.
Including the ones I brought that were out of a can. We ate them cold, straight from the can.
Ooh, frijoles sandwiches are really good too.
All right,
Those are really
but cuisine though. What cuisine? What,
Like a torta.
With a little bit of
cuisine?
Miracle Whip.
I mean, can we? It's like just Mexican food.
Sure.
Can I just say Mexican
Do
food?
you just go Mexican food?
Just Mexican food.
All right.
That's my life. I'm gonna say Lebanese because it's not just because I've been living in Egypt. You know what? Indian food. It's gonna be Indian food.
Dude, we gotta go. When are we gonna go to Maharaja?
Yeah, I'm here for 6 months. I keep
Yeah.
eating, Chad. Like I'm gonna leave soon, and I'm not going to.
Yeah, we need to schedule
King
time to go
Tut.
to
How about
Maharaja.
King
Oh, we'll
Tut?
go to Maharaja.
Go to
King Tut.
King Tut's good too.
King Tut. I want to check that out again. I have not been to King Tut since before I went. Like I went once before I went to Egypt. I would like to go back and see how good it is. I've heard it's amazing.
me.
I liked it. Huh?
We went last year, me and Tammy, for a date night.
Take me on a date, Mr. Big Job.
Yeah, Mr. Big Penis.
I got you, boom.
All right.
With your pink little
And I
penis.
put out on the first date, just so you know.
He puts out without dating,
This is also like the 10th date we've had. So
Son of a bitch.
and the 12th put out. What is there anyone else that had an answer?
Yeah, I have an answer. I'm gonna go straight up just burgers. So whatever that is.
Burger.
Burger.
burgers, just American cuisine.
Yeah, I could eat a burger for the rest of my life.
I mean, yeah, it's delicious.
I'm gonna say
Morning.
morning.
Because I
noon,
mean, think
and
about all the different burgers. Think about them.
I mean, veggie burger,
They got
turkey
the
burger,
turkey burger, veggie burger. They've got the
Black
Beyond
bean burger?
Yeah, they got the Beyond Meat burger. They've got the
Rodeo Goat's got that.
They got the burger of the month.
Yeah.
They got the peanut butter burger over at what's it called?
burgers are amazing,
Fat Cat.
but I feel like they're just so heavy. Like you're gonna constantly be.
Constipated.
It doesn't
No,
mean I have
just
to eat
get
the
a-
bread. I can
just
eat
get a
just the
protein-
meat if I wanted to.
Get a protein style burger from In-N-Out.
Yeah.
Or from Shake Shack.
Okay, so
With just a lettuce.
so it would just be like based off of our cube thing. It would just be a hamburger salad.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, burgers. Hamburgers.
I think I would have soul food.
So,
Yeah.
That's all.
Smothered-
That's heavy.
Smothered pork chops and meatloaf.
Drew's Place has good
Drew's
smothered
Place, yeah, they do
pork
have
chops,
really good
but
sm-
it's been a while
And
since I've been there.
there's a place we want to check out over there on the south side by Everman.
Medea's.
Not Medea's. Stormy Monday.
Stormy Monday. Stormy's is good too. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to try. We want to try. Me and Tammy have been talking about going over there.
It's a song. It's a good song.
Amadeus.
No, Stormy Monday.
Amadeus.
I'm going to run down the group chat. Hervey says, Mexican-American cuisine. You're Mexican, buddy. You have it all the time. Vanya says, Big Cat. My sister says, Krabby Patty. Christy says, deviled egg burgers are good. Aaron says, isn't a hamburger from Germany?
Deviled egg burgers.
That is correct.
Hamburger.
Look, I'm
Hamburgers
good.
are a German food.
With
Burger
the
Meister.
burgers though, I'm like golden because look at all the badass burger places here.
Yeah.
You got Big Cat, Gusto's. We've
Yes.
got Dane's. Their burger. I mean, just
We've got a lot of good burgers.
all the good
before.
burgers.
I've been gone for a while. Can somebody take me to one of these places, please?
Yeah.
'Cause it's I've been to Griff's and still
Ooh.
fucking hits like no other. No,
Look, you can't go wrong with like a junior burger from Brahms. A junior burger
Their
from Brahms.
jalapeno burger at Brahms.
They got a pimento cheese burger that's out again.
Jalitos Ranch from DQ. It's a good
Brahms
one.
is my favorite fast food burger.
Is
Me
it?
too.
No.
Mine too. I'm going to say it's my favorite fast food
yeah.
burger.
Well, you're wrong.
It beats Whataburger. It beats In-N-Out.
And when their fries are good,
Well, it beats
they're
In and
really
Out,
good.
but I don't like crinkle cut. I don't like crinkle cut fries.
Use your words.
Crinkle cut fries.
how now?
Brown cow.
Look, I've had like 3 doubles at this
Okay.
point.
On the group chat again, did y'all see a Texas writer posting on Reddit about coming through to do burger review on Fort Worth? I did see that. They were saying they were going to go to Heim, and I was going to say, don't go to fucking Heim. Do not go to Heim. Tammy says, King Tut is my shit. Vanya says, hey, makes sense, Tim. Could be a plankton. You know, from SpongeBob.
That's you.
That's you.
It's green.
JD's Burgers. I need to try JD's Burgers.
I still haven't been there either. The one
I
that
gotta
was
check that
across
out.
the street from the old Danes.
Yeah, Raven says JD's Burgers. I got to check that out. Hickory Stick for barbecue in Everman. Portobello Burger.
Portobello burger.
Griff's is the shit. My sister says Gusto's always a good spot. Brahms. What else that you can think of? Heim is trash. Stormy Monday is amazing. And best burger place in Fort Worth.
Charlie's?
Charlie's is great.
Oh yeah.
Kincaid's is really good too.
We should make a list. All right, this is what
No,
we need to do.
no. If we're
Hang
gonna
on.
do this, we
No,
gotta
no,
go
no.
through with it because
I know we
it
didn't
for
do the strip club one,
clubs.
and a
I'm
lot
not
of,
doing burgers until we do the strip
I'm
club
not gonna
day.
do burgers until we
most
do
of the strip clubs have closed.
What?
No, they're not.
The weird ones have. The ones that I wanted to go to have
The
closed.
weird ones you wanted to go to?
For lunch?
All the weird. No,
No,
we
we
were going to
wanted
go
to
on a
hit up-
strip club tour.
Remember
As
we
many
used to
strip
go
clubs
to-
in a single day as we could, and then rate them on our next episode.
Do you remember whenever
Can I be
we
part
went
of
to
this?
Absolutely.
we went to lunch at Bucks, and
It's
then we
for
went
science.
to go drive. go-karts?
Yeah, after we grabbed 40s from 7-Eleven,
Yes.
chugged them, and then got in the allegedly in the little things.
And
It's
then
fine. It's on a closed racetrack. It's perfectly legal.
Allegedly.
And then I went right back to work.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
So I want to do like a burger tour or something along those lines, right?
Yeah.
Where we go to all the different burger places.
What are we going to do? Just like split a burger? Like I think that's the way to go. We split one single burger.
Yeah.
We eat it, rate it, and then we go to the next place.
Right.
We just do it all day.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Geography and whatever.
That's
I mean,
good.
geometry.
The Burger Place Strip Club. Burger Place Strip Club.
But we got to go to. We got to go to.
day. Oh, those poor.
We got to go to each one and say, okay, what's the best burger here? And they're gonna have to. That's the one we're gonna eat.
Look, it's widely known that strip clubs have some of the best food.
Well, they got some of the best steaks.
Bucks had the best steak
They
dinner.
did,
I mean,
yeah.
Crystal still wants to go.
Steak and
Still
baked
wants to-
potato.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
All right. Is there anything else we need to cover?
No, I think that's it.
The Lodge for $10 lobster steak and baked potato.
All right, sold. We're going to the lodge.
Hooray!
Christy, close your ears. Hervey, I'll see you at Bucks.
All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us on our 162nd episode.
On our 4-year
our
anniversary.
4-year anniversary
Tomorrow.
show.
I miss you guys.
I don't know what's going
This
on
is
with
so
our
much-
outro music.
If you
Gonna
already
get
so,
drunk?
please make sure you follow us at all things social media at the Funky Panther. Give us a call, text, leave us a voicemail, send us a happy anniversary message.
Or songs by Zeus if you're feeling randy.
817-677-0408. Go check out Songs by Zeus. Also, get Songs by Zeus a gig. We need this man to start performing. Believe me, he brings business. If you've ever been to, if you've ever been to Hot Fusion when he plays,
There's a lot of people that want to come out and see him.
It's a whole thing. So you want business. You want to get this guy involved. You can also make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have over 500. We have like 518 subscribers.
508. No, 8. I just checked it.
Subscribers. So thank you all for that. So loud. Anything else anyone wants to say?
Here's to another 4 years and many more.
Cheers to many more.
Touch tips.
Touch tips. Touch tips.
Cheers.
Stay good, everybody. I'm Chad.
I'm Tim.
I'm Zeus.
And I'm Javier. And we are.
The Funky Panther!
Shout out to Fort Worth. I
Love
you,
y'all.
baby. What I do, baby?
I'll be here.